Would be nice.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, we were just talking about you.
Why were you talking about me?
Only bad things, I'm sure.
Your mic is really hot.
Really? Yeah, okay. Do. Me.
Okay. Well, is there anybody else coming?
Oh, Austin's
Is
just chilling in the
that-
hangout chat. I don't know what's going on. He's gonna come up when we started, but he's probably doing something. He'll be there in a second. I'm kid message him, and I don't know what's going on. Brady hasn't joined. I've been here since like over an hour now, just chilling.
Is that better?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what else I could do.
Turn down your input on it a bit. Like you're getting,
Okay.
Go into the
How about
settings. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Is that good there?
Yep.
Now I have to turn you up slightly. There we go. The one thing I love about Discord, you can auto balance everyone individually.
Yeah.
I'm sure people like that for me though, because I'm typically loud.
Are you opening the tabletop simulator?
I've been open, been on it. I already have the table set up and
Okay, I just
just
need
been
to
doing some general
know to
prep
get
stuff.
Get it going then.
Yep, just doing some general prep stuff. I did have one question that since you joined, it goes minion rival nemesis, right, for terms of difficulty.
Yeah.
And how tough in skill of balancing, how tough are nemesises and rivals?
Well, I'll give you an example. I've got them right here. So your minion, is pretty basic. Now let me look at the difference between a nemesis. So the nemesis has about a 5 soak. Your rival has a 4 soak. Wound threshold is 13 on your rival. Wound threshold on a nemesis is 20.
Yes, I could see that, but I don't. In terms of game balance, how difficult is that? Because there's not a set system like in D&D. There, the challenge rating, where you could really judge how tough an enemy is for your party based off of that. Is there anything similar to
No, because
that?
it's really based on story, right? So your minion, your rival in Nemesis, or your rivals in Nemesis aren't going to be like by themselves fighting you. They're going to have minions with them and rivals or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't want to throw a fight at you that's just going to kill all of you and that be the end of it.
No.
So I'm trying to. What is there any tool that I can use to balance a fight?
Oh yeah.
Or
it's
is
called
it
story?
is it there's nothing? Yes, but if
How do I find your friends only? There we go.
In D&D, there's a challenge rating system.
Yeah. Well, there is in here.
I know, and I'm asking, like, how do I determine whether or not this fight's going to kill all of you, and I shouldn't do that?
Well, let's put it this way: we shouldn't see Nemesis unless it's like big time. Nemesis are kind of like your big boss fights. So rivals and minions are what you should see most of, and you probably always see maybe more minions and your rivals mix in. And rivals would be somebody that affects the story, but it's like you might have a rival that, like, you're not trying to kill your rivals. There are people that continue through the stories, and your nemesis are definitely not trying to kill unless it's the last battle. So they can show up and they're going to escape or whatever. So we're got 17 seconds before we head into the actual gaming time and stuff. So at that point, I'm going to have a little intro from each of the players, and then we'll go from the intro from players to a overview of where we were last week and where we're going, or where we are now.
Sure.
So let's start that little intro. Right here, we are now live in the players mode. And so I'm going to ask Bilko just to tell a little bit about your characters for everybody who is here.
He's deafened, so.
Yeah, he can't hear us right now. He's currently deafened.
Oh, he deafened. Well, that's really good for us right now. I guess, Brady, can you start off telling about your character and a little bit that you want people to know?
Yes, actually, I did. I wrote a couple pages of backstory for Dad, as I guess everybody has started calling him.
Yeah, I didn't even have a name. If you see the sheet, if you see on the stream, I didn't have your name because you didn't have it on your sheet. So you're the nameless guy right now.
Yes, my name is Zamadad von Cax. I'm a Duro man. I'm a pilot.
Okay.
I grew up in a family trading system. And that is why I became the pilot, because my parents were like, he seems smart and not very strong. So we're not going to have him haul the freight. He's just going to transport it.
So they realized you were weak, and they're like, "What can we make this guy do?" Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you said we weren't live yet.
No, we are. We are live.
Are you on?
You are live. So, that is said, I'm going to ask one of the next players to come and talk about themselves.
We're live on both YouTube and Twitch.
Yes, we are live on YouTube and Twitch. You're right.
I'm watching on Twitch.
I just went to go find your stream because I didn't know we were live yet.
Yeah, we are live, and the table's covered. I can see. I haven't brought that onto the screen yet because I figured I'd wait. And I'm trying to get a couple other things into the OBS. I worked really hard in getting all your name tags done and gave you some sort of image towards your name tag.
Oh, you found images for them?
Did you see all the images?
I'm seeing that, yes. So I'll use your images instead of the ones I found. So just send me those and I'll make a little model for them in game.
Okay.
I should have sent you my character name, PJ. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it will. I can add it next.
He sent it to me.
We can add it next week. It's not a big deal. So, is either King or Bilko on?
Yeah, sorry, I'm back now.
Okay, Bilko, can you just explain a little bit about your character for people on the stream? Maybe some of your motives or whatever, how you got to where you are, just so they can understand who the character is.
Yeah, for sure. So I am Slurm, the droid mechanic, modding and such, so updating my guns and armor and whatnot. However, what really drives me is the fact that I believe I'm a Hutt. I believe I am, the head of this major crime syndicate in Hutt space. And, well, for example, last week we were on our ship, or a couple weeks ago we were on our ship, and the life support just magically decided to not work anymore. And even I thought I was choking because I think I'm a Hutt. Really, it's simple as that. Like, as a droid, I'm not really any specific model. I'm like a mix mash of all different pieces. Like, I've got a protocol droid head, but I've got like super battle droid legs, stuff like that. So that is Slurm.
I didn't find a picture with all that. I had a couple ones that I thought would work, but I didn't. So I just threw this one in for now because he looked kind of like built in. You can see the picture there if you look on the stream.
Yeah.
But I did find one where it was like an astromech head on like battle droid, but I was like, I don't know if he wants that. So
Yeah, no, I'm down with the astromech droid head. That
yeah.
works for me.
So I was just trying to figure out how to give you the picture that worked for you at the same time. So yeah, so that's kind of where we are now. I'm gonna turn. Is King there or no?
Yeah, I'm here.
I heard a quote.
Okay.
He's on.
Okay, can you explain your character to people so they know who you are? And
All right. I am Markavellian. I am a human. I am a commander, and I am trying to secretly. I am trying to do good for the world as I'm from the Imperial, and I'm trying to do better for the world. So I'm trying to be nicer to everybody, and just trying to understand everybody in a better way, and trying to show that just because I'm Imperial doesn't mean I'm a bad person.
okay,
I'm an Imperial commander.
so you're trying to make amends for all the evil that the Imperial have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I believe it like when I'll see it, as my character would say. Okay, so we also have Link King. Can you explain your character? Do you have your headset set up?
I'm Gunk Gankerson. I'm a gank. I like killing things. And my family was killed. And I didn't like that. So now I kill other people's family. Because I'm bored. And I also steal stuff. It's a hobby. I'm also a great mechanic.
Which we didn't learn that was not true last week. He is not a great mechanic.
I'm also very
He's
not
one heck of
smart,
an engineer.
but I make a great mechanic.
Okay, so I might as well explain who I am. I'm Spike. I am the greatest Spine. I'm the greatest trader of all. Everybody who sees me falls in love with me because of my beauty and my ability to show great charisma in everything I do. I'm about to learn the art of being able to trade in such masses that it changes not only cultures, not only my world, but everybody's world. I'm about to change people's world with great trade, and yeah, that's me. I am the Spine, and real name Spinophagus, and I am a trader. Yep, the best ever. And I have a bad habit of getting myself in trouble with my trade sometimes. I am on the run from a gang leader because I accidentally gave him a blaster pistol that blew up in his face and blew his arm right off. But that's okay. I got better goods. I'm just not sure if I'll ever deal with that guy again. Now, Cookie, are you coming to tell about yourself? Our last crew member is Cookie. He's on his way here. He is a Trandoshan, and he is a hired gun. Quite literally, he is about shooting things up. He's good at every weapon, and he's a beast of a guy. So that's our last guy, Cookie. Anybody have anything to say? That was a very long period of quietness.
I was just waiting for the intros to be over.
Okay, so let's have our game master Ark tell us about a recap of last week and heading into this week where we're going.
Why do you keep saying
All right. So last week, if you all remember, the party came together, and you decided that you were going to leave the planet at Markavellian's request, as you all are essentially a hired crew at the moment, and his intentions weren't made known to any of you of why he was trying to go there. To some, that was irritating, but upon your journey, chaos ensued. You all came together to solve a problem that may or may not have been caused by the party.
Well, at least we found out I'm a good mechanic.
Exactly. We learned things. We found out never to trust people who rip things out of walls. But mechanics are useful, and you have many of them, apparently. And we left off with you arriving at a hyperspace, looming above the planet, ready to descend. And that's where we start today's session.
Okay.
I'd like to go try to fix something.
And what would that be?
Hyperdrive. I don't like the
You're,
noises it made.
Your one camera's frozen, PJ.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
Okay.
I thought you were just intently looking at your other monitor.
I thought the whole stream froze right up until when I saw his hand flash over the other camera, and I assumed that was him checking to see exactly what I thought, whether it was frozen or the camera was frozen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
I saw that, I went, he's also realized this. Well, with that type of thing going on, we'll continue the theater of the mind process with those who aren't busy doing that. Would everyone else in the crew like to state what they plan on doing, and maybe a brief objective they want to complete throughout their time sending? Because there are tasks that need to get completed in order to land on a planet and not crash headfirst into it.
I want to go fix stuff.
Well, let's get down on this planet as quick as possible. I don't really like this planet, but there is somebody we could see here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go write in my notepad.
So I just say we just get quickly as possible to the landing and getting through this.
Can you hear me now?
Nope, we
Yeah,
can't
there you are.
Okay. Yeah, my mic's been cutting in and out. I don't know
we'll do
why.
that. That's like,
Oh, good. But I will take the co-pilot seat. If,
Yeah.
Captain Zam will.
Start bringing her down, nice and easy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
all right.
I'd like to go try to fix the landing system.
I pull you aside and say, hey, it's better if you just try to secure all your equipment and stuff in your room. Make sure nothing's flying around.
Okay, I'd like to go unsecure objects from other people's rooms.
You're all in the same room.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll go put that bed back.
You never took the bed off.
The bed was still there.
I would like to. I
That
would like
was
to
the
fix the bed.
enemy of that whole episode, the bed.
I would like to go intensely stare at my nemesis, the bed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, wait. There is something that needs to be done beforehand. There's two things actually that need to get done beforehand.
Don't we need to roll Destiny dice or whatever?
Yeah, we need to do that percentile for your guys' what's the word I'm looking for, PJ?
Obligations. Yeah.
Obligations.
So somebody want to roll 100 percentile, please?
Who is
Yeah, I
not
got
the
that.
DM? Because
I got that. Unless somebody else already
57.
did it.
Boom.
Austin's already
Perfect,
doing
works.
it. I can see him getting his day out on cam.
I was about to.
66.
All right, who has the chart? Because I know I don't. The players were keeping hold of that.
I believe that was supposed to be me.
Yeah,
but I
that was
never-
you. That was you.
Yeah, well, I never got the. I was never like I don't have the actual sheet.
Okay, that's fine. So all we have to do is figure out each person's obligation. I have 5, so I'll be 0 to 5.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to go down the list. I guess I'll start with you, so I'll go in reverse order.
Yep.
So Fitz,
Let me.
you only have 5, so 0 to 5.
Yep.
All right, Austin.
Wait, let me. So I can actually write this down.
Okay. I just wrote down everyone's name, and I'm going to put
So, PJ was 1 to 5.
0 to 5. Or, I guess, 1 to 5. Because you can't roll 0. Yeah.
And then myself.
You're
Well, maybe
6
if you're
to-
like really talented and you land on one of the corners.
Well, I don't know what mine would be because I have my obligation is a major. So is that
That's
Okay.
10.
It's 10.
so?
6
I
to
have
15.
6 to 16.
Yeah.
15.
It would be 6 to 16, wouldn't it?
Well, you would have
No,
if
it'd
you
be 6 to 15.
you automatically have 5, and if you have a major, then it's another 10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it another 10? So it's 6 to 20?
Yeah.
And then, so Brady,
I have 2. I have family and I have debt.
are they both minors or
I
majors? Or
believe
what?
they're. I think they're both minor. I don't have that written in my.
Oh, if he only has one major, then he would just be it'd be 16. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
doesn't need it.
I thought he had above another major. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so he's only got one major, so it's to 15.
I have 2 minors.
Hold on. So, Brady, you have 2 minors then?
I believe family and debt are both minors.
Yes.
Well, what did you take as extras for your starting?
No, those are the. So I start with 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you take an extra
And then I took
5
I took-
NXP or
I took XP. I think. Money for loot. I think it might have been money for loot.
no? That was part of the character creation. I-
I know that we rolled 2
but I want to know how much
extra
you took.
corners.
Do.
Well, there was the base 5, and then we rolled for family, and we rolled for debt, or we decided on debt because of my ship.
Yes.
Yeah. But did you take like an extra 1,000 credits, or did you take an extra what?
Yes, I took
15
the
experience or
1,000.
something?
I took the 1,000 credits because I have a blaster pistol that's not listed on my sheet somewhere.
Yeah. So you took it's 2 minors then.
Okay.
So that's what I need.
Okay. Okay.
That's 15 to 25 then, for the 2 minors. And now, Lincoln, you said you took
I
2
took 2
minors.
minors.
So you didn't. I thought you took the max money you could.
No, he took 2 minors.
I have a favor that says magnitude 5 and a debt that says magnitude 5.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna argue with your sheet. It's written down. Look at that. All right.
I
and
actually
then...
write down stuff when I'm supposed to.
Oh, that's,
You also have all of the character sheet stuff and not a little notebook to write it in.
Well, I have.
I have a piece of paper I'm writing all this on. 'Cause I'm just making
I
this
have
up
the
because-
initiative to go and get that stuff that I need before I start a campaign.
All right, let's not be throwing unnecessary shade for no reason.
For a kid that was given all the paper.
I was gonna say, who has the initiative? I think it was me.
Yeah, I know exactly who gave him the paperwork for it.
No, I
that's
would
the
have
funny
done it
part.
myself, but I would given it. So
I have 2 minors. If
I
you're
was gonna say, so no
wondering.
matter what, you guys have missed the roll.
I took the
definitely nothing
initiative to get him to give it to me. So
bad, because you guys have things ranging from 0 to 45, which feels kind of low, but you guys did start with nothing basically.
Oh, did you add mine?
Yeah, you're the 45. You're
Oh, okay.
36 to 45. So 0 to 5 is fist. 6 to 15 is max.
You forgot about Kanan.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, right. The person who's. Are we counting him in this, even though he's not here? What if we roll him on a week he's not here?
He is here, and he's 5.
Yeah, he's just not in the chat, I guess.
Okay, so we're just gonna add his 5 for the sessions he's here,
Yeah.
and not add his
Yeah.
5 when he's not
Wait,
here.
Logan, you had
Okay.
5, right?
I've got
10.
I've got 10.
Okay, so what's his character name? Is it on here? I don't remember it.
His character name is on there.
Will you do me that
There we go.
resource, like your resource link again for all of the Star Wars stuff?
It should still be in the tabletop simulator thing here. I mean, in our chat, because I shot it here, right? On Discord. I shot it on Discord, right? That's where I shared it.
Yes.
So it should be still in the Discord.
You'll just have to scroll a lot.
We put a we.
Yes, I was just hoping to avoid a lot of digging for it.
Oh, okay. I don't have it.
Scroll wheel.
I don't have it on hand right here.
It's right there.
There. So Austin upgraded it.
Did you pin it?
Yes. Well, no, I didn't pin it, but
Okay. Well,
I believe you're the only person who can pin it.
Oh, you resent it. Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
how do I make the
Okay.
camera go bottom corner? 'Cause it's covering the pin thing.
I just want the stats
Oh.
for my blaster pistol.
How do
Okay,
I?
this may sound like a really dumb question, but for the obligation, doesn't it instead of so if like say like with PJ, he's from 1 to 5. Wouldn't that mean I'm from 6 to 16, not from
No, 'cause
Five.
it's
No,
6
6 to
7,
15
8,
is
9,
10,
10,
15.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you count,
Okay.
like,
You,
it's right. There is 3 voices
okay,
there.
no, Austin, if you
Not how
count
math
from
works.
6 to 15, it's 10.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
how
if
math works.
well, yeah, that's it.
That's it. It's 10.
oh
Yeah, you don't.
Because
Yeah,
if
you don't.
it's yeah. Because you have 10 points, so you have a 10-point range, which is 6 to 15. It's just like it goes from 1 to 5, not 0 to 5 technically. That's why we said, well, you can't roll 0. There is no 0.
If you want, I can include video. It's very easy.
Oh,
for
I'm on screen now. Hello, stream. This is me face.
Well, I have to
Drinking tea
open.
and
I have to open it up because it switched where people were. So
yeah, you have to change that. Like, it's kind of annoying. You have to change that basically every week. That's why I always want people to show up early when I talk about during our stream.
yeah,
Get that stuff on so I can make those changes 20 minutes before the stream.
yeah, I had
Which
it all set
Never
up.
happened.
I had it all set up,
No.
and then somebody moved to put it to join their camera.
There is a way you can do that though, PJ. If you go to Discord, you're on the party chat there. There's on the top right below where the see escape button is. You'll see a little 2 arrow thing that you can click to turn off non-video participants, and then that will get rid of the people who don't have their video showing.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
And then it kind of it sets the camera in a better spot, so that way if someone who doesn't have their video showing leaves, it won't affect it.
Yeah. Well, let's get on with the game because I'd like to.
Well, I still don't know how much Rask had.
What?
you get 5.
You only had 5. Okay, I missed that part. Okay, so I'll add about not 55. He had 5, so he's only going to 50.
And what was the roll?
60 something for you all missed it.
We're all good. Okay.
66.
essentially, you get below 50, you're bad. Get above 50, you're fine. So it's a 50 shot. The second thing to do is, don't we have to also roll the Force Destiny dice?
Destiny dice. Yeah.
Which PJ, you know the best about it. So why?
Get that Coke Zero.
We each have to roll one of these.
Yeah, white die, no?
Get that.
Yeah.
Get that. Don't product placement for Starbucks. I don't know if I can support this.
Okay. I rolled one dark.
What can I say?
I rolled one dark.
Holds my teeth.
I don't have the capability of rolling.
Okay, I will roll for you right now. You rolled one dark. Anybody else?
I have a
Austin-
dice roller app on my phone, so
Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah, I rolled 2 dark.
Okay,
What am I rolling? What color dice? Sorry.
it's a white dice.
It's a white die. It's
It's a
like
white die.
multi-sided, like 12 sides or something.
Okay. Okay. Dice. The force die.
What?
Yeah.
I'm rolling a force die.
Is
Yeah.
somebody keeping track of what
Yeah.
you rolled so far?
Got one.
Ev, you're going so quickly that no, I haven't been keeping track.
So far, it's been 4 dark and 2 white.
I got two light side points on my roll.
4 and
Okay.
4.
4, so cancel that out. We're all waiting just to see what Lincoln rolls.
Right.
Also, Peach, I included my video if you wanna.
You have to rechange everything now too. In order to actually include Brady's video, you just got to click on Discord again. So right now it's showing its camera's on, but you're not including it. So if you just click Discord.
Hello, everyone. This is me.
And
Ah.
you don't want to click on his actual name because now you've focused on him.
Yeah, it's one of the. I was keeping the one video for focusing on people,
Oh, okay, I see.
but the problem is now his old one's right where I had it, so I got to readjust that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
sorry.
go.
Here I am
There we
messing
go.
things up.
There, I can scroll down. Give a couple of you here. Let me readjust that.
And now you're focusing on Brady. I'm almost out of tea.
Hmm.
Gotta make more soon.
Problem. Yeah. Pizza. Solution.
No, pizza is not the solution to lack of tea. How does that solve my not having tea problem?
I don't know.
It solves my problem. I had a problem of my own, not related to your teeth.
He's caring all about his own problems, not anyone else's. It's fine.
Yeah.
You said you were going to solve your tea problem, so I can't help you. I don't live with you. I can't boil your kettle.
I don't boil the kettle anymore. We now have a new fancy thing that I push a button, it boils it for me. It's the coffee thing. You put pod with Keurig. That's
Mhm.
Your egg.
Okay, I have a question. Where did
put pod.
Hunter go? Velko go?
Still
Same
there.
place as I always was.
Yeah, I'm looking at his face. He's right there. He's got his kind of pinkish headphone lights on. He looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
rocking out and making out.
Yeah,
Oh, there he is.
That's the only-
Hey, we've got like kind of the same headphones.
Yeah, very much so. Except for yours are blue and flashy. His are pink and pink.
Well, it's actually red, but the color of my webcam is not the greatest.
White balance is a
Mike?
little high.
Yeah.
Mine are constantly changing between RGB.
I have my light. If I took away, I have like a thing that covers it. But if I get rid of that and shine it right at me,
Okay,
Yeah,
let's not talk
forward
about our
my white
headset. This is what we could do when we're not on stream.
Well,
So
if that's the case,
For
then
content.
I know Captain Zam and I are in the cockpit now.
did he ever finish rolling his force dice?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said he got
too late.
two white.
That was you, Brady.
well, yeah, everybody got.
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
we're up 2 white.
Okay, so he also rolled 2 white.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear what he said Lincoln got.
I rolled for him because he's not back.
Okay.
That
I also
would
didn't
make
hear
sense
that.
why I never heard him say what he rolled.
Fair enough.
So quick reminder, the force dice allow you to upgrade one of your dice, but if you do that, it flips it to the other side. because you guys are all light characters, you control the light side. So right now it's in your favor. I control the dark side to upgrade the challenge rating on dice. They also can add a green and a purple, right?
His headset's not on, so I don't think he can answer
Perfect.
that question right
Perfect.
now. And I know that I can't answer that question. Billico might be able to, but
Oh, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure like it goes. You can upgrade from a green to yellow, or
But
you
they
can go
also add
from a
green, or
purple
add
to a
blue and
red.
black?
I think it's like you get a. I think it's literally upgraded dice.
Yeah, I thought they could do two things. I know it can upgrade the dice, but I wasn't sure if it also can add the blue or the black, or if it's add a green or a purple. We'll wait for him to get back. But in the meantime, I guess you guys roll. Where do you want to land roughly on the planet? You have
Hopefully on the ground.
hopefully soft.
can you give me a couple of options?
Well, you have the option to like land in one of the major trading port that's there, or if you want to land essentially in the middle of nowhere.
Alright.
So there's the option of highly populated or unpopulated.
Hey, Captain.
The benefit of populated is safety in
Yes.
surrounding. Yes.
Captain.
Yes,
you
fine.
Who are you
Yes,
calling
fine.
captain?
Captain. The
guy who
captain of the
flies the
ship.
ship.
Yeah. The
Captain
captain.
of the ship. Come on, Sam.
Yeah. Zammy boy. Zammy boy.
That's Captain Dad.
Dabby.
Captain Dad.
Dad?
Captain Dad, of course.
Okay, sorry, Daddy boy. Daddy boy. So Daddy boy. Just so you know, I do have a contact on this planet, Artemis. He's a little bit of a weapons trader, but he might have parts for your ship. He deals just south of the major settlement. He's got a little landing strip there. It's just basically dirt rock, but maybe we can go there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be a better idea than going into a highly populated area, considering we're trying to keep a low profile right now, are we not?
He's a little weird though. I just want to let you know that. Okay,
That's
like
fine. You're a little weird too.
He's got like almost like tentacles on his face a bit, and his eyes are off to the left a bit. He's kind of weird, brown skin, these weird things that people are, like he's not green like me.
Whatever. We live in a weird galaxy, man. Let's go.
Okay, I just letting you know, his products are not always the best either. But hey, that's just for you guys to know ahead of time. And maybe
That was Bug there, or was that him?
Alrighty then. Well, let's just get to it. Let's go see the brown guy. That's not racist.
What are the
It's not racist.
what's the coordinates?
Whatever anyone has to specify, it's not racist. It's usually because they said
A little
something
bit.
that's racist.
A little bit.
Not being racist, but racist.
But yeah. What are the coordinates? We'll be able to get there pretty easy, I would assume.
I would assume if you know this guy, you would have his coordinates of his location, so he would give them to you. And then
Well, I the last time I dealt with him, he was at this place, but I can't guarantee he's there, But here's the coordinates he gave me last time I was dealing with him.
I make fake robot noises as I plug them into the computer. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep.
And by fake, you mean real robot noises, right?
I mean, I'm making them with my modulator, so they're sort of fake. Not like astromech beeps, like literal, like vocal beep, beep, more beep, more.
All right. I shall allow it. Does that require an astro navigation check to plug in that kind of thing?
No, it does not. It is not astromech. It would be like part of the piloting. It'd be his piloting check. That's all for the pilot.
Well, I guess just give me a piloting check. Just average difficulty. Add 2 blacks. Okay, first then your piloting skill, and then I guess if you're helping them out, then you can compare and see which is better.
All right, is anybody rolling? Brady, your mic's good.
Brady's supposed to be rolling. He's the pilot.
I think Brady's dying.
I think his mic's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to pilot this thing instead?
Sure. Where's the joystick?
I am here to pilot. I am here to pilot the ship.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jeez. Why did you
So
fall
it is
asleep
2
there,
blacks,
man?
and it would be.
2 purples.
I'm sorry. Did not compute. I was overloaded. My piloting skills are the same, both space and planet, but I feel like we're still in outer space, so it would be space piloting currently.
Yes.
Told you,
The
you
land.
gotta lay off
You would have to do
man.
2 rolls. Once you get in atmosphere, you're gonna have to roll to land.
Okay, so then if my piloting skill is a 2, is
That means 2
that
yellow.
yellow dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have an agility of 4, so you have 2 green.
Ability score 4, and then 2
Yeah.
greens. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
And
I'm trying to remember how all of
Yep.
the Star Wars dice.
No problem. 2 yellow, 2 green.
4 successes with an advantage.
Okay. That's not bad.
Jeez.
So I think you
Is
make
that
it into
against
atmosphere.
dice?
Is that against negative dice?
Yeah, you said 2 setback die, right? Two black.
2 black, 2 purple.
Purple.
Ah, okay.
That's a really good
2
roll.
purple.
So,
Yeah,
we
well,
rolled that.
Okay.
Andrew's gonna tell you it's he's not gonna tell you like 2 purple. He's gonna tell you it's like it's an average roll or daunting roll or easy roll, and those all have different.
2 purple, Austin.
Well,
An average roll, so 2 purple, 2 black is what I said.
I didn't hear the 2 purple part. I just said.
I know, I didn't hear it either. You just said average and
Okay, so
2 setback.
after adding in the 2 purple, I have 1 success.
Like 1 success is a success! Yes!
That works.
That doesn't mean we made it beautifully, though.
1 HP means ready for the boys.
So tell us a little bit about how we entered this atmosphere there, Brady. Give us a bit of story about it.
All right, so I tell everybody to strap into their seats because we're going into the atmosphere, and then I just punch it and I go for it, and we're going, and it just starts rattling because we're in a clunky little beater, and it's rattling and
I
it's
would like
rattling.
to stand
and I'm
up when he says
holding
to
tight,
strap into your
and
seats.
I keep fighting with it, and I make a sheet turn.
Okay. So, Lincoln, I think you're going to have to roll a dice to see if you stay on your feet.
Yep. I'm gonna stand
So what-
mid-landing sequence.
So what did he roll against there, Andrew? Because he's stupid enough to stand up.
Good question. I'm looking at the sheet right now to figure in the
I want to see how bad this ship really is.
I would
nation probably. That seems like the like a
yeah, that would seem like the stat.
What is it against?
a coordination. Is that?
Yeah, that would make
Okay.
sense.
Coordination. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then
I have a skill in that.
Lucky
you
you.
were just standing, so it's probably not going to be super hard for you to. Yes, I'll probably just average with some might hit you, so we'll say 2 blacks because things might fly down if you didn't lock any of the stuff down in the room you were in.
Mm-hmm.
You actually said you were unstrapping people's stuff, so more likely we're hitting you. So we'll make that a hard because you were unstrapping your stuff, so you're actively pulling things off the shelf.
That's 3 purples, 2 black.
Because
I have all the dice. I have all the dice. And then against what?
It's against your coordination.
My coordination has.
That was for you, Andrew. I don't know if you saw that or not.
oh, I did. I went like that.
Coordination is agility, and I have 3 in agility, and I have 1 skill in
So it's
coordination.
1 yellow, 2 green.
1 yellow, 2 green. I got
See, my goal is never to have to
4
roll.
failures
So
with 2 advantages.
4 failures.
So he's gonna fall, but he's gonna do it gracefully. So Lincoln, tell about how you're gonna fall.
He says to sit down and strap myself in. I am going to stand up and gracefully fall over, and as I do, I find a secret compartment into the ship.
No.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
just like a hole with nothing in it. It's just a hole
There are
in
no
the
secret
floor.
compartments on this ship.
There's just a random hole in the floor where it looks like something should be there. It's just missing.
He found the rat nest.
Hey, leave my pets alone.
Leave our babies alone. They did
Just I
not.
hit the floor and the floor panel falls off and I find an empty hole.
See, I was waiting for him to say he was gonna go fall onto the bed, his nemesis.
And the bed comes off.
By the pillows and blankets.
And he gets wrapped up in them, and then he instead of falling on the ground and hurting himself, the pillow and the blankets makes it soft for him.
Okay, we've entered the atmosphere. Are we gonna land anytime soon?
No, we're on our way down.
Ask the captain.
Here we are.
I was.
Here we are.
Yes, we're on our way down.
You're not the captain of this here ship.
Am I?
Didn't I technically hire
No.
this crew?
Technically, I hired the crew.
Okay, but I hired you.
He hired this crew, but this is my ship, and I'm the captain.
And that's why I refer to you as captain.
Well, that's why I was just I didn't know who you were actually referring to as captain.
The captain of the ship,
talking to me.
Captain Daddy.
Ugh. Weird.
That sounds so weird. Captain Daddy.
I never knew my daddy. My mom ate my daddy.
Well, lucky for you, I'm a therapist. We could talk about it later for over 100 credits.
An hour.
An hour, of course.
Ooh, boy.
All right, so I land the ship.
Well,
Did you?
Oh, you gotta do one more roll.
Yeah. You need to
Landing
do.
check now.
Yeah.
But I've now found a hole in the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna assist him
So now it's my piloting point.
Yeah.
by rubbing his shoulders.
Gonna be just an average check with your 2 blacks because your ship's still terrible.
Okay. So that's 2 black, 2 purple.
2 black, 2 purple. Yep.
Did anybody check and see if the landing gear came out? Because I was worried about this ship.
Nope.
Well, Andrew, I have some things to tell you.
You failed.
I finished with a success,
Great.
a threat, and a triumph.
Oh, that's all, just had to say that.
So you succeed.
Triumphantly. So you better give this a big, good story about how you do this.
Oh, I'm supposed to tell the story behind it?
Yeah, that's what these dice are for. To motivate story.
Cool. All right. So, after I take this big, sharp right-hand turn, I realize that I need to correct a little bit, and I turn it back over, level it out, see our destination's not too far, so I just kind of speed her up a little bit, get herself into a nice decline, and then just pop it right on down. Nice and gracefully. And in one.
Smooth landing. As we hit the ground, I'm like, yes!
Damage landing gear.
Yeah, right now, this is great. We're on ground. Nothing like on the ground.
Can't how maintenance works.
I found a hole in the floor.
I don't think your suspension shot if you just go off a big jump and land fixes it.
I found a hole in the floor though.
You did. It goes that you now look down and you see trees. And a hole all the way to the outside of the ship.
He found his way into the landing gear.
Yep.
I want to go down there.
Well, now we're
Want to or
landing.
Don't want to.
Hey, now we're landing. Can we just open the hatch? You all good?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. It's gonna be a party. Artemis throws great parties.
Can I
Yeah,
leave
just make sure
the
you
ship
kick the right
through the
side of the
landing
door
gear?
as you go out. It won't open otherwise.
Okay. I go up and kick the right side of the
Yeah,
door.
You want to help them get out?
I want to leave through the landing gear.
You want to try to crawl down the hole?
Yep.
Yep.
Out to the landing gear? All right. Roll. I don't know. I don't know what to make a crawl check.
Athletics.
Athletics.
It'd be under athletics.
Athletics?
Yep.
Okay. Then. Oh yeah, yes, it's right there climbing.
So I have a 3 in brawn. So what do I roll?
Three green dice.
I don't have that many dice.
Oh, yeah, you need more dice.
How many you
Just
One more.
average. I'd say it's an average. Just kind of.
So what are the bad dice?
Average, so 2 red, 2 purple, sorry. 2 red.
Two
2 red.
Very average.
2 purple against 3
Average.
green. I
There's a
got it.
sour pet in there.
So I've already opened this door, kicking it, and I'm walking out. And
Guys, I'm falling gracefully again.
Did you fail?
yeah,
I got 2 failures, but an advantage.
Yeah.
so as he falls, he's gonna land. But talk about it.
But he
I
doesn't put a
say
bigger
that-
hole in the ship.
I guess, but he has to say what happens. I don't get to say that.
Yeah.
So I'll just get my mouth shut.
I fall down the hole,
And then what?
and my foot gets tangled on a wire, and I'm hanging there off the bottom of the ship. But luckily, it makes a large enough noise that it's very loud for all the other crew members to hear.
So we get the door open. We hear him dangling.
You're upside down, just looking around, just like muttering under his breath, going.
I look over at him and Gank, stop fooling around. We got jobs to do here, and you're supposed to be by my side protecting me. I walk over and I unwind his foot, careful not to break any wires, and then let him drop. Does he take any damage?
You're not high up. He's hanging from the landing gear,
Yeah.
so no.
Ah, shucks.
He only takes 42 strength. He is now unconscious.
That makes sense because of all of the stuff that had, all the stuff that landed on him when we were in the ship.
So, and anyways, as we, I say, come on, Gank, get the act together.
Well, there was a hole in the floor. Well, I fell into it completely accidentally.
I don't care. Let's go. We got some things to do. Hurry. Artemis is going to be here.
All right.
So what do we see?
Well, what you see ahead of you, you landed in kind of a desolate area. There's not a lot of trees or foliage around. It's kind of cliff desertish.
Wait, did you just say I saw trees?
I was making a joke when you were falling.
Ah,
And that was also when you were coming into atmosphere.
okay.
That was more just a joke, but yes, I guess I did state there were trees, but not anymore. The trees have mysteriously disappeared now. They're all gone.
More trees. Deforestation is happening real quick now.
It is, yep. In space, the forest just goes away real fast.
The fastest.
The atmosphere there just disappeared and all the trees got sucked into space.
Yeah, you know. Well, yeah, see, kind of a desolate, similar to kind of like the landscape of the Grand Canyon area.
I don't know what that is.
It's like red, sandy, rocky path. Not
Oh,
quite a
pretty
full-on
grand.
desert.
What's
Yeah,
the Grand Canyon?
Yeah. What's that planet that from the Mandalorian I have spoken guy. What's that planet called? Anyone? Bueller?
I
Don't
don't think we
have
really hear a name for that planet, do we?
There is, but I can't remember.
Yeah, but it's just like we only hear about it like once.
Yeah, it's kind of
like that planet.
Yeah, it'd be similar to that. Because everyone here has seen the Mandalorian, so similar to that kind of
I would hope.
environment you're around.
What's the Mandalorian?
It's the show, the Mandalorian.
But why do you say the Mandalorian and not the Mandalorian?
Because tomato, aluminum, aluminium.
All right, let's keep going.
It's clearly aluminium.
Aluminium.
So we see
What
just
do we do it here? Who is this Artamiss?
Artemis. He's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's just a nice guy, and you can't wait until you meet him all. Meet him.
Boop. I locked the ship and closed the landing gear and everything. On my way out.
Smart idea.
Oh, you covered up my secret entrance.
I gave the. There's a picture there of Artemis. It's hard to see, but he's
That's
I want to see the picture.
Yeah, well, it's right there. There's Artemis. There's Artemis. He's a good old friend of mine. He's Mon Calamar.
He's also an arms dealer.
Yes, he's my arms dealer friend.
Then he's also my arms dealer friend.
within 2 arms.
He's
Is that where I got my arm from?
oh, okay. So
difference between an arms dealer and an
Arms dealer.
arms dealer.
yeah.
I'm looking for a good pair of Wookiee arms.
Okay, so yeah, we're coming in to see Artemis. If I don't know if he's around, let me see. I see a lot of dirt.
All right, so I'll finish my description then.
Lots
Yeah,
and lots of
that's why I said I see lots of dirt.
Fish.
Great, I'll finish the description.
I don't think
fish
like dirt.
Fish like dirt.
Okay. So, you're in that kind of desolate, rocky area, and there is a building that's fairly large in size, a warehouse component to it, as well as the warehouse has kind of like a hangar-ish to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then more. And what's the word I'm looking for? Like a more homestead-like place, and that is what you see ahead of you. Do you want to go in? Or are you going to hang out?
So here's the thing. Let's go see this Artemis guy. I'm sure he's right around there somewhere. Maybe he's in the hangar with the
Can I
stuff.
steal the hangar bay?
No. Hangar bays tend to be quite large in size and don't tend to fit into a human's pocket.
I'm not
He's
a
not a
human, I'm a
human.
gang. There's a difference. I would like to try to pick up the building.
No, he does not.
I'd like to
You
attempt it.
threw your back out.
I mean, if you really want to try, you will fail and hurt yourself in the process.
What do you think my character development is?
Hopefully smarter than that.
Fighting inanimate objects.
Probably, actually.
Trying to pick things up, realizing that he can't move planted objects.
But yeah, it seems like there's no one outside, so like, well, if anybody's here, they're inside, and I go for the door.
I would like to brawl with the door.
So he's trying to punch the door. I just open the door and walk in.
Oh, okay, that's yeah.
Aw, I wanted to punch the door.
All right.
Is Ras coming with us? Is Ras coming beside? Like, are they coming with us inside?
That's for them to state.
Rask is on the ship, guarding the ship.
Okay.
Is Rask here?
Rask went to guard the ship.
But is the person controlling Rask here?
Not at this moment. That's why he's guarding the
He
ship.
was, and then he left.
Okay.
That's why he's guarding the ship.
Okay. Will they be coming back?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Very well.
Okay, so I open the door, and what do I see?
Well, I'm about to show you what you see.
Oh, I want to see. I want to see what I see. Wait, how do I not see what I see?
Is this the hangar bay?
I think this is a crime lord lair.
Quiet you. Quiet you.
I like
Stop metagaming and reading things. You're not allowed to use your...
Don't use your brain.
There, now you don't know what it is. I deleted the name.
I don't like that. I don't like using my brain.
I just didn't
I want to
read
get it
anything.
replaced.
Okay, where are we entering? Which
You're entering
color are you?
from over here.
Okay. Open the door, I look in, I see some stairs. I'm like, he's got to be down these stairs. Let's go this way, guys.
But there is something you see when you enter.
Okay.
I wasn't finished properly aboard till Austin made his cheeky remark about
Okay. I don't mind theater of mind.
bloop. But I got tokens.
Yeah,
I found tokens for everyone.
But I can't really see these tokens.
Just look at them. Just scroll in and zoom in.
You can use WSAD to move.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
can
the scroll
move.
wheel. And then you can right click to kind of change your view. Like right click and drag.
Or I could use the... Okay, so are these people we see as we come down the stairs, or are these us?
These are people that you see in here. I need to get those PNGs from you for each of those characters to
Yeah.
make a model for each of you because.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are these actual what they're like? They're all humans?
Yep, and they have guns,
Okay.
much like these models,
Okay.
and they haven't noticed that you're there, and they're kind of rummaging through stuff.
Okay. So I yell out to them. Okay. I'm like, hey, this is Artemis' place. You don't look like Artemis. What are you doing here?
One of them turns to you. What are you doing here? This place is supposed to be only one man. They didn't say they had a crew.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you bugging Artemis?
Artemis owes us some money.
Artemis owes nobody money.
You can't steal from people. That's my job.
I love that comment. That was nice.
Fair enough.
Who are you, and who are you representing here?
Damn it, what was that name of that people? I'm looking for it through my notes. The guy that had arm blown off guy. He had a
Yes.
group.
Yes, he is a Nick Tote. He's a Nick
Yeah,
Tote.
but you said it was part of a gang of some kind.
Yeah,
Gang
I
gang.
didn't give you a name, so you can just give me whatever name you
That would be
want.
why I can't find it in my notes. That makes more sense now of why it's not in my notes. The Blue Suns. There we go.
Oh, you're that scum. Let's get out of here, guys.
I thought it was the Black Sun.
No, let's get out of here, guys. I think we need to go to another
Those are
place.
the Red Suns.
Seriously, guys, let's go. Come on.
Maybe they were yellow.
We were
Spine.
told no witnesses.
Spine. Why are you so eager to get out of here? You said you want to see Artemis.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they were actually green suns.
And
If they're
that's the
here,
moment
if they're here from the Blue Suns, they probably killed Artemis because they don't like Artemis.
it's at the moment of you guys were talking about leaving. You see the other three of them kind of come up and they all start reaching slowly for their blasters they have at their side.
This is why I
And
have
drawing them
I'm
again.
gonna put my hand. I'm gonna put my hand out to say, hey.
I want to shoot something. I want to brawl.
I mean, this is probably the moment for it.
Yeah, I turned him. I turned him in my mind. Remember, I can talk in my mind. I'm like,
Yep.
this is why I hired you. Get them before they kill me, because they're after me. They're after me. They're after me.
All right.
And I'm gonna fight them.
Let's do the initiative then. The cool check. Because they're all prepared. Everyone's prepared to fight now. Is discipline the one you're readied, right?
I was prepared
Discipline's
to
the one
fight
you're
10 minutes
surprised.
ago.
Discipline's the surprise. So cool is the normal one.
Yeah.
I was trying to
No,
fight the
for
ship,
sure.
so I'm already prepared.
So what are we rolling? Discipline or cool?
No, you will run. Let me just grab this.
Is it the other way around? I forget.
I have a cheat.
Cool is the right one. I just looked at it. I
Okay.
had my little cheat sheet I looked at.
Yeah, discipline is if
Okay,
you're surprised. Gotcha.
Cool. So I'm rolling.
I
my
don't
cool.
have any skill
Cool.
points in cool, so
So it's just your roll. Which is for you, because you probably don't have it.
Um,
Cool is presence.
One green die.
presents. Thank you. So green die would be
Against what?
You just roll it and then tell what you get.
Blank.
oh
Blank, blank. Ooh.
Wait, so it's just one green?
Yep, and you are red, so you'll give you a 0-0 because that's what you get. Grant old 0-0.
I got an advantage.
Just one advantage.
Yeah.
I'll make you yellow. You got one advantage. Okay.
All right. I have 4 success, 2 advantage.
All right, and you're blue. 4 success, 2 advantage. Oh, is that the wrong one? That goes there.
Why is he so much cooler than me?
because this is that's kind of his character dynamic. His character is very charismatic
Yes.
in nature.
Yes.
You can pick if you want to roll
And you are
discipline
very-
or cool in some circumstances.
Andrew, I got 1 threat.
No, what? What?
You're not rolling with
green.
Yeah, you're just rolling your cool and telling me the result. You're not adding anything to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't get rid of the purple dice. I got rid of the black dice. Though.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I got
I was
1
gonna
success
say,
and 1
how did you roll that on the positive dice?
Cool. I rolled 1 success and 1 advantage.
And also, you were 4 and 2. You said
Yes. 4 success, 2 advantage.
purple. So you rolled 1 and 2, Brady. Correct.
1 and 1.
1 and 1. Okay, perfect. And Spine, what did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
Perfect. Okay.
What do you have? I'll roll for you.
No, I'm looking to see what I'm rolling on here. I got 3 advantages.
All right. So the turn order is going to go King Karma,
Well, we don't actually do that because we determine who goes where. It's on our party versus your party. That's how it works with this no D&D rules. So it's just our party or your party, our party, your party, whether, you know.
So then, is it you then me?
Well, it depends. Did we get it first? Like how many of us beat? How many beat yours? We could have 5 before you get one if we beat all your initiatives, because you have 2 roles, obviously, because one's a minion group and one's probably a nemesis or a rival. I only say minion group because there's 3 of them, and that's usually a minion size. So you would have 2 rolls. You would have to roll on your discipline, or whatever. Cool.
Okay.
And then whatever ones you beat, you would go before. And if you didn't beat anybody, then you would go after. So we have 5 in our party. So we would have however many beat your guys.
Yep.
Is it successes that matter or advantages?
Both. It's successes, and then in case of
case of ties, then it goes advantages.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if you if this is because I have 2 successes, but you have me down for 1 here. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not, but.
So, how many initiatives did we get before yours?
Basically all of them.
Okay, so you didn't roll well.
I mean, I rolled 1 die for that guy, 1 die for that guy, right?
No, your minions would get whatever they're cool by 3.
Yeah, they don't have cool. Oh, so I got that by 3? Okay, well then I'll have to reroll them.
Yeah, so your minions would probably usually get a good chance of going first. But they're not going to do a lot. No, they're one group, right? So if they don't have cool, then it'd be just 3 green dice. Or purple dice if you want to use it that way, whatever way you want to do it.
Green dice good. Alright, well, then by this board you go off successes first, so it would be 2 of you before both of mine, then the rest of you.
Okay, so
does it go to, you got to choose 2
Yep.
orders, then I choose
Yep.
do mine? Then,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm not going to go first. I'm telling you that right now
I want to fight stuff.
because I'm not a fighter.
I feel like we should let our fighter go first.
Okay.
Well, I'm a thief.
Well, you're more fighter than myself.
Gently push the
You're
gank
the
towards the other people.
Here's- Yeah, here's
We're all
here's
like
the
kind
thing
of
about it.
we're all
You're the
cowering
fighter.
behind. So Gank is going first, and then we don't know who's going after that. We're all kind of
Wait,
cowering
wait,
after.
how many actions can I do in one movement?
You can do 1 move and 1 action, 1 attack action.
Guys, I'm debating here. Do I use my gun or do I punch them?
What are you
It's
better
up to
at?
you. Do whatever you want.
It depends. What are you inspired to do?
You said you wanted to
I
punch
really wanna
something,
punch
right? Then
Sir, you're trying to punch
run in
the
there
door.
and punch
So
him.
enclose the gap and then can punch them.
That's what I would like to do.
So you're gonna punch the first minion right in front of us.
But I'm gonna do it with my repulsor fist so they get concussed.
Yeah.
But is that your plan?
Yeah.
And who are you trying to attack?
The first guy here.
Why were they moved?
Where am I? In this.
We're right here in the doorway. So you can close the gap, but the closest guy is the hardest guy.
I want to fight him.
Okay.
So I'm doing. My weapon says 8 plus my brawl.
Yeah, but you gotta go. You gotta fight
If I
first.
remember, the first brawl is always average.
Yeah.
The
And then
weird
after that,
rule,
you're going against their brawl.
their brawl.
Yeah, because you're getting the initiative.
So I do what?
You roll your brawl against
So
2.
my brawn.
Yeah.
So 3.
Well, your brawl. If you have brawl
Your
skill,
brawl.
I don't have brawl skill.
so it's just going to be your green dice then.
and then it's gonna be so 3 green against what?
Against
Two purple?
Two purple, yep.
If you don't have a skill, isn't it a black as well?
What?
Oh
If
my!
you don't have a skill, isn't
No,
it a black?
it's. I believe it's if he doesn't. If it's not, as long as it's in his class or his or like.
No, you only have a black. You only add a black if you're mitigating things like. We used to do that, but we was wrong.
Okay, so we were wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, say if there's like grease on the floor
Yeah,
or something,
that.
then you could
Yeah,
like
like
some
if you
sort of
said,
conditional
like if you said
effect.
right now that there was blood on the floor between us because of the dead guy laying on the floor or something like that, you know. Or, there is no. I'm just saying, but if there was,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Okay,
fine.
so it's 3 green against 2 purple.
yep.
Yeah. I got
Tell me the odds.
2 failures, 3 advantages.
So you failed with advantage. So you want to tell how you got an advantage as you failed? You missed them. You forgot to load your hand or something.
I go to punch him, but it doesn't work, and he just kind of gets knocked over, and his weapon falls on the floor.
That's a lot of advantage.
I got 3 advantages.
There's too many advantages.
That's too much.
You might get him
I
knocked
got
down. You might get him knocked down, but you're not gonna
Knocking
lose
him down and
I had 3 advantages.
removing his weapon is a lot.
If you had 3 advantages and you had a success, then it's a crit, but you didn't have a success.
So you critically failed.
I knock him over.
But doing no damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of just shove him backwards.
All right. Sure.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Well, no one's gonna go for it.
I'm
then
telling you this right
gonna
now.
jump
If
in.
I go, I'm running away to get the ship going.
Fair enough.
Exit plan, baby.
I did say let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah, well, sure. Why not? Go for it.
Well, I mean, if anybody else, well, I mean,
Can I fight them again?
Not until all of us gone and they've gone.
hey,
Just somebody go. Somebody go.
hey, are you?
I'm pulling out my blaster pistol and I'm going for the shot.
All right. Take a shot.
Okay, 1 success, 2 threats.
Which
So-
are you shooting at?
I guess the closest. I guess no. The gank isn't the closest guy, but the second closest guy on the right side there.
Okay.
This guy. So, I managed to get a shot on him, but yeah, I've got two threats, so I kind of lose my footing a little bit
And slip.
because I'm overreaching my arm a little bit, and I don't fall, but I kind of stumble.
Everyone's just falling
How
over.
much damage is that then?
6. It's just the base.
6 damage. Okay. I don't know what gun you had or damage you were doing.
Yeah, my gun's 6 damage, but no additional because it's just the 1 success.
Okay, so he takes some damage. Boop, boop. Doesn't go down.
And I'm gonna guess because I stumble, I only go like half my distance, go back towards the ship.
I see your
Wait, I
lead.
have a question.
Okay.
So I didn't like actually like hit him with my weapon. So like, do I still have to wait another like 2 or 3 turns to use it? Because it didn't technically go off.
What's the rules the weapon states?
It says it can fire it every 3 turns.
Yeah, doesn't matter if it hits or not.
Yeah, so you fired it and missed.
Yeah.
So you cannot
But-
use it for another 3 turns. No.
Well, don't to fire it, I have to hit something.
No.
No.
I would again. I would have to see the actual like written rule for that weapon to make it a thing. What's it called? I'll look up the actual rules written for it. and then I'll make a ruling call if you want.
I would say he used it personally.
Well,
From
like,
what I
like,
read
he-
it.
I mean, that's what it sounds like, but to avoid
uses-
argument, I'll just read the rules.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what's
I
the
mean-
name of the weapon?
It's the repulsor fist.
Yeah, it's a cybernetic.
Pulsar fist. Fine, so it's a 5,000 credit item.
4,750.
Yeah, that's
Well, round up.
yeah, that's what I did.
Well, no, it's not rounded because I was only allowed to spend 5,000.
Yeah.
It says roll slow firing. Slow fire. Yeah, I would say because it has the rule slow firing, you fired it, and it just missed.
But I would say it didn't fire because it would be more like if it hits something, then it shoots it backwards.
Well, yeah, but if you shoot a gun,
Yeah, it
you
counts
still
as firing.
spend the
It
bullet
counts as
that's in the
firing.
chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts as firing.
One slow firing rating detects how quickly a weapon can be fired after an attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, you made an attack, and it cannot be fired.
But I thought the entire thing is that it didn't fire and it broke, and so I just pushed him.
Yes, but the wording is after you made an attack.
Yeah.
So because you made an attack roll, miss or hit, you made an attack.
But then wouldn't one of the advantages go to that weapon not firing, so it doesn't have to reload?
It could have if you chose not to knock the guy over.
Yeah.
But how does that knocking someone over cost 3 advantages?
Because now he's prone, he would have a harder time attacking any of you. He has to get up if he wants to fight you, because he can't really fight you from the ground. So you took away his combat ability in a brawling fight. He can't really run from you because he's prone. He can't really fight you once he stands up. He's going to take his movement action to stand as opposed to aim a strike.
Yeah.
So you severely hindered his
That makes
combat
sense.
potential with it.
So,
Prone's actually a really huge.
yeah. And you would take
Bonus.
3 advantages to do that.
Yeah. You basically made this guy
That was a
guaranteed
great call. It really was.
He's not going to be able to damage you unless if I get some real luck on my side. Because it's going to
Yeah,
be my
you gotta
roll.
roll some really nice die to get yourself up and do anything.
The problem
Yeah.
was I rolled 4 failures.
Yeah, it happens.
I also
but
rolled
yeah.
2 successes, so it was just
Yeah.
2 failures.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hit and damage. Now it's you guys.
Yep, now it's both my guys.
Yeah, you're in the next 2 orders, so minion in your. I don't know which
I'm
one.
going to go minions first.
Mm-hmm.
And they attack as 1, right?
Yeah.
I'll look at their attack stat here for their ranged attack. They have, alright, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're going to, if I take the aim, do I add 1 blue for each of them?
No, just 1.
Just 1 blue total? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're
So,
going to
for
add-
example, I'm going to just say the swoop ganger I have here, their agility is 3, so there's 3 dice, and then for each guy I'm getting a yellow, right? So that's 3 yellows instead of, because they have 1 range light, so each one represents 1 range light skill.
So wait, what? They get, so the Through Ganger has 3, they get, if they get,
If there was 1 of them, they would have 1 yellow
and 2 green, yeah.
and 2 green, but because there's 3 of them,
they'd have
3
total of
yellows.
6.
3 yellows.
No extra greens?
No,
It's just the skills that stack, not the dice.
yeah.
So if I have someone who has the skill for a group and says that they get 2 green, I mean, they only roll 2 green no matter
No.
how many of them are there.
No, you would gain a green for everyone that's not in that thing, just like we would. So, for example, if you had 2 skill right now, and you had 3, you would get 2 yellow, 1 green.
So I add a green for each extra member of the party?
Not if you have, depending on the agility, right? So, because these guys' agility, your guys' agility is 2, then it's going to be, it'd be 2 green. But you have 3 guys, and they have the skill that's going to be 2 yellow and a green instead.
Well, they don't have any yellows, is what I'm saying.
Oh, they don't have any yellows? Then it's just greens.
Yeah, so,
Each guy's a
they
green.
just add 2 green, and that's it. For all 3 of them that are going to attack you, it's 2 green.
It'll be, well, what is their agility 2?
Yeah.
So it'd be 6 green,
So
right? 3 times
if they
2.
had the skill-
3 times 2.
Yeah, so if they had a skill in it,
Then they would get the yellow.
And it would just be the yellow then.
No, you'd still get your greens.
Well, that's what I said. Everyone said
Yeah.
no, just a skill.
No, I thought you were. Never mind. We're just yeah. So the first attack until they die at 6. Yeah.
All right. And because just your average, you're within their range, so your average range. You don't have any. I'm going to shoot at the guy who shot them. Do you have anything that would add a block to this roll?
That's you, Bilko.
Me? No.
Nothing add a block? Okay.
My coy distraction. Hey, look over there.
Well, you didn't go yet, so you don't get one. Yeah, that's actually not as good as it should be.
But
but
does it
still
take an
also-
action to yell at people while they're shooting at you?
Were you going to say something else before I was supposed to roll?
No, I was gonna say, is there a... Because I can see exactly what you're rolling. It shows up in the feed down below. Are you in the DM spot?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, as long... I mean, I'll try not to pay attention to it, but...
I mean, once it's rolled, it's rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big
And
deal.
it's not
big
the
deal.
results. 1 success, 6 advantages.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
if
rolling.
you're running the game, you could always change your dice.
Yeah, but he's not going to. So. Okay, what did you get?
I can roll if I need to for certain story reasons.
Yeah.
But then then you just ignore that.
Hmm.
But yeah, so that's 6 advantages. So is that? It takes.
So it depends on the gun because you can get 2
I'm looking at
crits.
that now it's crit on 3. So is that 2 crits?
Yep.
So it crits twice.
Yep.
All right. Will you start by taking 6 damage? I'm gonna have to pull up
Minus
crit
your soak.
Yeah, so it's 2.
There's the crit deck. I don't know if I have a crit deck.
You can't crit a hut.
That would be a critical mistake.
It's a racial beat. Huts are uncrittable.
I have
Because of
I have
their
a crit
high
deck, but it's not right here, so I'm not offering my help here. Here's a table and that chart thing that I gave everybody.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's a table, not a draw.
Yeah.
Right. Never mind.
I do have a crit deck though.
Fine. I just knew we had a deck. I thought it was pulled from the deck, like it is Armada.
We
But
do
no,
have
it's
that.
not. All right, someone roll. It's just a normal crit, so the first one's gonna be on just a D100, and tell me the result, and we'll see what happens.
Logan, do you have a percentile dice?
There's one over here somewhere.
I got it. So I can hand you.
I don't even think it's 100 in the first ones because I don't think you can go all the way up the top, can you?
Yeah, it goes all the way to 150.
And then you add to it. That's right. That's right.
Yes, it goes all the way to
you add
150.
to
So
your-
D100.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the crit chart while we're doing this.
I just
If
threw
somebody got it.
it there
Did
for
somebody
a
get
moment.
it?
That's what I believe.
I got a 70.
We gotta roll. No, it's, you have to roll 2 and then.
Well,
make
you rolled
of
one
it.
first.
Yeah, so it's a 70, and then you gotta roll for the 10. So roll it again. Tell me what you get in the 10s column. Which is bad. The high is bad.
So 76.
Yeah.
76.
So I found it. It's on page 127 or 117. Sorry. So what was it? What?
I have it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's on my DM screen.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So that's why about
Oh, okay.
it's overpowered, and then I was about to read.
Okay, so what's the crit?
It's overpowered. the target leaves himself open, and their attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against him using the exact same pool as the original attack.
That's a sucky crit.
And there's still one more crit to come through right now.
So
And then
do
he
the other
got
crit.
78, right?
76. And then
So
now
it's
you gotta roll.
compromised.
No, he got a 76, which is overpowered.
I thought he rolled that was his second one.
Oh, you rolled the second one now? So he
I
has
may
to
be
roll-
wrong.
I'm saying he has to.
No, 76 was his first one.
Okay, roll again, Logan.
14.
What?
14. The 10. I rolled the 100 first. So the 10 first, and then the 4.
On a Demon Hunter, that would be 0. That's
So
up
4.
to 4. Which then you add 10, so 14.
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
Drop whatever is in your hand.
Sudden jolt. Yeah, you drop your weapon.
So you leave yourself open and you drop your weapon.
Man, that stumble you had, that. Really... and then I guess they immediately attack again. That's real terrible. So they fail, but they crit twice again?
Well, if they don't fail, if they don't get a crit,
If they don't hit me, then they don't crit.
yeah,
Okay.
they can have an advantage though. You can say an advantage of some sort, like they could close the gap for free or whatever, you know.
I'm going to say again that we had a free move and they're all going to move back into cover.
Okay. So they missed you, but they ducked into cover.
Yeah, they used their attack to retreat.
Okay.
And regroup into cover, giving them all half cover, making them harder to hit.
Okay.
Because they got 7, that seems fair. For 7. Yeah, and then that was a real bad thing that happened.
Yeah. So the rest of us are gonna go. Guy who thinks
no.
he's the captain of my ship.
No. Once again,
Oh,
still
no, that
no.
wasn't all of them.
No, you still have the
Right.
rival.
That was just the minion group.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Yep. So he's gonna. I guess he's just gonna stand and use his movement to stand, and he's gonna try to punch you. What's your brawl skill?
I don't have skills in brawl.
So it's just what's your brawn then?
3.
So it's 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So gonna add 3, and I get 1 ability and 1 proficiency. Let's see what happens. I succeed, but very poorly. You take. So it's
Brawn plus whatever the weapon is. If you don't have a weapon, it's just brawn.
Wait, is getting up considered an action, or is that the movement?
That's it's a whatever maneuver.
Okay. That was just more out of my curiosity.
Yeah.
or maneuver, not move, but essentially means the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you take 2 damage, means you take nothing.
Yeah, because it doesn't
Yeah.
get through your soak.
My soak is 5.
Yeah, so
Exactly. All right, now Brady, the rest of you get to go.
can I go next?
I don't care.
You guys, did you hurt my friend? Ah!
Well, they didn't really hurt me. They're more just like tapping.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh,
I was talking about my friend.
but I thought I was your friend.
You are, but I was talking about Artemis. And
Yeah, but I'm his best friend.
I start running forward.
No, not you.
I start running forward,
I'm not talking about you either.
and I randomly, just so I can close the gap a bit, I kind of jump on the guy in front of Gank, and I stick my knife into him.
Or
Hopefully, if I hit, yes, attempt to.
do you also get the free 2?
No,
or
I
just
don't.
currently
I don't,
engaged
because it's already
on the-
engaged. Yep, I have to go against his
Okay.
brawn.
Just
So what is his
checking.
brawn? So what's his brawn?
1 yellow, 1 purple. Who did this?
Did what?
Austin, I know it's you.
No, I seriously, I don't know what you're
I
talking
didn't do
about.
it. It wasn't me. I can't do it.
It wasn't
It wasn't me.
What? One green, one yellow.
Promise I wasn't brawling the bed again.
Oh, yeah, no, that seriously wasn't me. I see what you're talking about. That wasn't me.
What is it?
There's a whole bunch of pieces
line
are
of
going
them all.
around the board.
I was floating in space at the back of the board.
I don't even know how to move the board. So
That's why I didn't think it was you. That's why I thought it was Austin.
You just you can just grab it
Can't
and
be
then throw
me.
it around.
So.
okay, are you ready? Here we go. Okay, so I've got 2 successes and 2 threats. Things that.
Okay, so that. How much damage?
Wait, what?
Okay, so I'm gonna look at my damage now and tell you. Let me see. It is going to be.
who moved
It'll
all
be
the pieces?
4. It'll be 4 damage, but I have pierce 1.
So 4 damage, pierce 1, so it ignores 1 soak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I added extra success, so 5 damage, pierce 1. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you hit him. Well, are you gonna narrate something about it, or?
Yeah, I got on. I'm on his shoulder, and my knife is a punch knife, just so you know. And I'm just like, that's why it's pierce. I'm just punching it into him, like, ha! I don't even care if I'm doing damage, really. It's just like me getting mad. So I'm like on his shoulder, kind of like an ice pick at him.
All right. Very well. Yep.
So if anything, I'm gonna at least lend a blue to the other guy because I'm on him.
I thought you got disadvantage.
What? No, I'm saying to the next guy.
Yeah, I thought you got disadvantages.
I do have disadvantages.
Well, you can't. But
Those are my successes. That's how I said I was going to do. Remember? So I successfully got on him. Doing the disadvantages. The 2 disadvantages. I don't know what you're going to do for that.
don't you have to give an advantage to give a blue?
Oh yes, if I was share. But I'm saying maybe because I'm on him, it would distract him enough to help my partners.
I would say maybe because you're on him, there's a chance that a missed shot would hit you instead.
Well, maybe, but
That's what I say.
Yep.
we can all argue anything we want. That's the great thing about Storytell.
Hey, so guy who's not the captain of my ship.
That's you, Austin.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
free to go.
I have a name.
Guy that's
That's
not
right.
the captain of the ship.
Machiavellian.
That's your name.
Okay. All right. Well,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna.
the guy that's not the captain of his ship.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say. All
Well-
right, guys.
Not the cap.
All right, guys. I don't know if we have to do this. I don't know if this is the place. I'm sure you guys. Can be some way we can sort this out without all of this going on. Can they reply or not? Can I? Or can I at least get the attention to come on to me?
So he's grandstanding, trying to get their attention.
Can I yell at him? Can I yell at him to stop distracting me?
No.
You want to attempt to draw their attention at you?
Yeah.
Would that be negotiation?
I have no idea.
That would-
Roll a talk check. It's a new skill I just made up.
I'm
Under
super
the stupidity
proficient.
stat.
Would it would be?
No.
Wouldn't it be like?
No.
It's going to be coercion. It'll be against their discipline.
Yeah, I'd say coercion, yeah.
Yeah. Coercion versus their discipline.
Okay, sure, yeah. I would say you would have to pick one then, the group or the guy,
Yeah.
or if you want to try all of them, do I just call them all one group? Is that how that would work?
Well, you could do the whole group, and then they'd all just roll against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would that be both things because one of them's a
Well,
group.
can
One of them's not a
so
group.
wait, can I try and actually more of I want to try and do more of a charm kind of check. Like say like, hey, I'm sure you guys are like a good group and all, and we're a good group. I mean, I don't really think we should, we don't want to have, fight each other.
So
cause
charm,
each other-
charm is against their cool. So if you want to do charm, yeah, go ahead. Keep going your story.
I'm asking about who you're targeting.
Well, I'm gonna talk to their main guy. I'm not gonna talk to the three guys. I'm gonna talk to the one that I.
The guy I'm stabbing right now.
Yeah.
The guy I'm brawling.
Yeah. Okay.
I
That's,
shoved him to the ground so we could stab him, and now you're trying to talk to him.
yeah.
Yep.
Against his presence, which is going to be doesn't have a cool, so it's just going to be 2 purple.
So I'm rolling my charm, right?
Yep.
But I'm going to say it's going to be a black because you're in combat, a black because someone just tried to punch him in the face, and 2 black if someone's currently stabbing him.
Okay. And what am I rolling against?
2
Another
purple,
black because
4
there's
blacks.
someone on him.
I was going to say 4 blacks and 2 purples.
You should add another black because there's someone on
That's
his
already
shoulder.
that's already me. You already got
That's
that.
part of the 2 that's stabbing.
Yeah.
So two purple, 4 black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Versus your charm.
Okay.
Also, and if he's on top of him stabbing him, he's probably stabbed out his ear by now, so you probably can't even hear him.
I haven't done
All
that.
right.
That's
Well, I
shit.
have 3 successes and 3 threats.
So he successfully got his attention, but it's not necessarily a good thing because of threats.
Now everyone's just gonna start shooting
Maybe,
at you.
maybe he's gained everybody to shoot at him. Like he said, "Get that guy!" or something. What are you doing here? Come on.
Me?
No, I'm talking to. Yeah, go tell the story. I want to hear what you have to say so he can respond.
Yeah.
I just love Andrew's reaction. He's
Yeah.
just like face popping. He's like, "What the heck? What?"
So tell the story.
I
So
know that Watson is always doing this to me.
tell
Yeah,
us.
that's exactly it. How does this man always succeed these terrible roles?
Well, I
No
actually,
reason for you to have won that role.
I always
only
fail
rolled
with
one-
advantage.
I only rolled 1 fail, and
Yeah,
two blanks, and then 4 disadvantage.
yeah. No, that's yeah. No, okay. Let's hear the story, Austin.
So I'm gonna say, and it's like I'm gonna look at him. It's like, hey, I know I got my guys on you, and we're kind of, it seems like we're getting the best of you. I mean, I can call my guys off you if you want, and we can try and actually talk about this.
No,
Or-
No, I want to punch him.
He's talking, not you.
We can try and talk about this. I'm sure you have things that might upset you, and we might have things that upset us. Maybe we can try and actually talk about it. Talk about our feelings.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't like feelings.
All right. During that melee, you shout all that out. But the disadvantages are you'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next? There's still more of you to go.
It's just braids.
Me.
No, there's still the Trandoshan.
No, he's back in the ship
Yeah, but we need to hear about how he's guarding the ship.
with his big gun.
Do you want me to leave and get the ship ready to go now, or should I do that in another round?
something
Not
tells
now,
me
I wanna beat these
the
people up.
raged out bug is
Yeah. Who are you asking
not
that?
too concerned about the ship anymore.
No.
Yeah. Who are you asking that to in this moment?
You know what? I can't, in good conscience, do that. I'm asking that to myself out loud. But after seeing my faithful sidekick and travel companion, hut friend, take major fire, I'm going to return fire at the guys that shot at him.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at one of the guys that are behind cover. Why are they moved again?
I don't know how to do it, so don't look at me.
Not me.
I love how that's the funny thing.
I
Because I
think
went
I
over
know
and
who's
showed you
doing
how
it.
to do it, and I threw it across the table, and you didn't notice.
Yeah, I noticed some of I noticed they were misplaced. I tried to put them back on the table, but I guess must have put them in the wrong spot.
Well, I mean, the reason why I don't notice all the stuff is because I have a lot of stuff going on behind the screen, and my attention is back behind there.
I just decided to throw them.
Yep. No. Oh, don't do that. Don't.
I wanted to steal the guys.
Okay, keep going.
Oh. So you're gonna jump to shoot the guys behind cover?
I should probably get a
Which guy are you
better
going to
shot
shoot
at
at?
them before I shoot
Wait,
at them.
is he even on the thing? What is? There's two guys kind of at the far back on the left, one guy on the right that I shot, and then there's the guy that's being
Go
attacked
out of
by
here!
the gank and the bug.
What just? What?
What just?
I may have flipped the table.
You flipped the table. Yep. Yep.
Can that be unset or reset easily? Control Z.
Please work.
Yikes.
in the clouds in the sky.
I saw a smile, she said to me.
All right.
We don't have money for the gas. For the
Hey, we're back.
copyright.
So I need to grab a drink.
Is a
Yeah.
There we go.
I got myself a
Get
Mountain
that
Dew
on that
Major
Coke
Melon.
Zero.
I really need to get
Major
some of that.
Melon Mountain Dew. Is that any good?
Yeah, it's actually really good. Like
Okay.
I've really enjoyed it. I've
Oh, yeah.
much,
You should definitely, pick some up and bring some
Yeah,
over.
he's been crushing it on most of his streams, much like PJ does with his Coke Zeros.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Alright.
it's kind of yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll shut
After
up.
that brief intermission, we're back.
Oh, okay. It's my turn.
Yes. So, you're gonna
So
take
can
the
I get into a better spot to take the shot first?
shot.
Or
Yeah, you kind of come like over.
How
Yeah.
far is movement in this game? I said, how far is movement?
Yeah, it's yeah. But
Excuse me.
shouldn't it be based off your agility stat?
I have no idea. Just
I don't think so. No, I think it's just range bands. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say anything like 5 or 8. Yeah. Like 5, 8, like 5 squares. Like
I do love
Able to shoot
the determination for the range things where it goes engaged, close enough to make an attack in melee. Short, several meters. Okay. Medium, several dozen meters. Large, or long, farther than medium.
Wait, that's what it says?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it says as the rule. Longer than medium.
Wow.
So,
Awesome.
can't argue with that.
Technicality.
Good
How
stuff.
long is
Thanks for
long?
the descriptor.
Long. Fall somewhere in between medium and extreme, which is
Um,
the farthest
Well, I
range.
mean, you want to just keep it simple, like 30 feet. Like each square is usually 5 feet, right?
Yeah, that's
So like 30 feet is short, 60 is medium, 90 is long. Yes.
yeah, I just want to move somewhere, take a shot, but also be able to
I
take
think
cover
being
after
with
my
one to
shot.
be engaged with a weapon that can increase that range. I mean, I don't have to make boards. I don't take time to do that if you don't want me to make boards. Right? So yeah, so you're gonna take. So what do you
yeah,
do?
I want to get myself into a spot where I can take a good shot at them, but also have cover. So I guess take cover and then shoot at them.
So you are the only spot where you could get to get a good shot on them. So that you try and take away their cover.
What's happening?
So the only
Well,
way
I
you
want.
can there you go.
Yeah, but I can't take a lot of damage myself, so I'm trying to like get myself into a good spot where I can still kind of take a shot at them.
Yeah.
But
You
also
might just
not
have
Get
to
behind
try
me.
to cover. If they just get in cover and take a shot.
Then yeah, I'm gonna find cover I'm gonna find cover by the door somewhere so I can get out of here.
Well, if you stand right behind me, they're just gonna shoot at me.
So there.
I'm not standing anywhere close to you because you're way too close to everybody for my comfort.
No.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
mean,
totally
sta-
not
you
fist fighting.
could technically try and hide behind me, but I brought some attention to myself. So
so you're gonna stand by there and take a shot. Okay, so it's gonna be. So you're gonna take a shot. It's gonna be short range. They have cover, so cover. That's all cover does. Is add a black.
What stat is the light range combat? Is it like
Light range.
agility
It's
based?
range
Well,
light.
yeah.
Yes,
it's
no,
agility.
like
Yes, agility.
it's
All
okay.
shooting is agility.
Okay,
Except for
that was
gun.
what that.
For,
Perfect. That's what I wanted to know.
It's a really big thing.
I have a skill in range to light.
I find it weird
So-
that even like heavy weapons are also agility. It's strange.
Question.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but
So I have one skill in range, so I get yellow, and then I have 4 agility. Do I get 4 green?
Get 3 green, 1 yellow.
yeah, you get 3. You have 3 in agility, right?
I have 4 agility.
You get 4 green, and then for every
Everybody-
skill you
see,
have,
and-
you upgrade one of the green to a yellow.
Okay. I've said a couple times I have 4 agility, and people have still said no. You only get 3 green dice.
No, because you get 1
Yes,
yellow.
that's why I'm explaining it to you this way. So you have 4 agility, right, Brady?
Yes.
You have 4 green. For each
Check.
skill you have, you
Yeah.
will upgrade a green to a
A
yellow,
green to a yellow. Okay. Cool.
which is why you
Cool,
have
cool.
3, because you upgrade.
Okay.
That,
Thank you. That is way more helpful. And then 1 black and what else?
But what if you have all yellows and you have another skill?
Hold on. What else
I
am I
can
rolling
explain
other
that.
than the 1 black?
so it's gonna be. It's just because this range is just too difficulty.
2 purple and a black.
Yeah. Oh, I don't actually suffer a penalty for being engaged a light weapon. Interesting.
No, not a red. I don't want any red dice in here. No, thank you. On a black dice. There it is. And I got 1 failure.
Mm-hmm. You whiffed your shot. You splashed into the table. Do you have advantages, disadvantages?
No, just a straight 1 fail.
Okay. Target gains a blue with melee weapon attack response. What does that mean?
You win some, you lose some.
Attack response.
You
What's an
hit
attack?
shots and you miss shots.
What is an attack response? Is that like an attack for opportunity? Is that like an attack for opportunity? I've been reading on the combat chart here that I'm just reading to rearrange some stuff, and it's one thing it says there's engage with range light, and there's a little star there. It says target gets a +1 blue with melee attack response. That means on his turn he'd add a blue if I'm using a. Okay. So if I make a ranged attack in melee range, the target gets to add a blue to their roll. Okay. Cool. Very well. All right, so that's your turn. That's all you're gonna do. You moved to cover. You moved to cover. You didn't take cover. You moved to cover. Just take. Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess everyone.
I want to punch stuff.
Yeah, so they're back to top, and now who wants to go?
Me.
Okay.
Go for it.
Is the guy still in front of me? No, but I want to punch him.
I just want
PJ?
somebody to go.
Okay, you go.
Can you guys mute each other in Discord at some point? Maybe.
I've muted him.
Okay, so it's just the other way around.
Yeah. That's what you only hear when he talks.
Perfect. I figured I thought it was just on the one end, but I knew I could hear it. I thought Austin and he had said at the same time for a second. I was like, wait a second, what's going on?
Well, I guess it's just a straight his against yours. Yeah, so it's going to be yours against his, right? Yeah. So I'm going to read his stats. So it's going to be 2, 2. It's going to be the 2 purple, which is 2 purple. And, well, you're trying to, I'll give you a blue because it's intimidating, but then 2 blacks because you're in the middle of a fight trying to do this. So might end up. So you have intimidation on him, but also he's distracted by everything going around.
Well, can the fact that I already succeeded on my charm check could that
We're with disadvantages?
Yeah, but considering I succeeded, can that give him a blue? Considering the fact that he's already kind of like starting to kind of listen about it because I was successful with what I said.
Sure. Give him 2 blue. Yeah, why not? All the 2. Okay. I don't. They took him. We were told to loot the place. Is that the name of him? Someone played Floating Kid recently. Oh, so this is going to be a Deadpool Ajax thing where no one knows who he's talking about because he doesn't go by that name. I'm thinking you just threw something real weird out there that I don't. So I was asking, like, is that his actual name? And you're like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh. I haven't given him a name yet either, personally. Tack Akot. I guess, yeah. I don't know. He still doesn't know what you're talking about. Oh, he's very familiar with race cars, the human technology that's going to exist in 4,000 years.
4,000 years ago is what you mean.
No, Star Wars is a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah,
Race cars
which
have
means
not yet been invented.
race cars are well past been invented.
No, Star Wars takes a long, long time ago. So we're in the future, Brady. Current
Yes, but they
time-
have different technology, which means
you got him saying he doesn't know, and that's going to be as much as you can get in your turn before more combat ensues around you. Sure. Sure. You're gonna roll against a red and purple. There's an aim. You can aim a punch, I think. Let's see what you can aim. Yes, it's your next combat check. And if you want to take 2 strain, you can aim 2 and add another blue. Just telling him his options. Strain. Yeah, you see you have a health and then a strain threshold. If the strain threshold hits that, you become unconscious. You become unconscious. So essentially it's the same thing as reaching 0 HP. You go down. Kind of, yeah. Yes, but health doesn't, if I'm right. In this? Is that right? Yeah, but does that also restore health in this? So we rest again. Okay. Okay. All right. So you take.
And you only aim once.
No, you can take 2. You can aim up to 2.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you have to take 2 strain to get that second one. So you get 1 maneuver. You can take 2 strain, take a second maneuver.
Alrighty then.
It does. Yeah, what's wrong? Yeah, let him take 2.
Let him do what he wants. Yeah.
Yeah, let him do 1. With stun weapons.
Everybody's got one.
Almost all blasters have a stun setting. But
yep.
It's health is a resource. If you want to use it to get a better hit, use it to get a better hit. If he didn't, he'd learn real quick when he got knocked out. A purple and a red. I can't help you there. I mean, when it comes to a lot of the learning risk reward, sometimes the best way to learn is failure. The amount of times I've lost in a game because I didn't know a mechanic, and I go, I will remember that now. Flat nothing. Yeah, that could happen. Dem's luck, am I right? All right, now it's my guys go. Okay, so you can't roll triumph for green dice. Can't do that. The joke is you're lying! Well, does he have a light weapon? Well, I'm at. It's kind of hard. You were the one I'm going to target, and you were the one that was leaving. So I was waiting for you to come back to tell you I'm going to shoot you. Dominions. Because you're the only one in the open, realistically, at this point. Everyone else is kind of hiding back here. You're standing just right here. So they have... Despair is the opposite of triumph. I thought you said you jumped off, so you broke engagement with it. So you're... Okay, so you're still engaged? Okay, well then they're not going to shoot you. I thought you jumped off as in you disengaged. So. Yes, but because if you disengaged, then you wouldn't have been engaged when they take their shot because you were fleeing. But if you're still engaged, they're not going to shoot you. Okay, well if you're still engaged, they're not going to shoot you. Like I said, I thought you disengaged. So. Yes, so they're not going to shoot you because they're not going to try to shoot their boss. They're going to shoot one of the guys back here that are standing in the open. Which I guess would be Austin. Because, well, yeah, and the other one got knocked down by blaster fire.
Yep.
Yep. So... No, he's yelling at them. Not to shoot, but he's yelling at them. Well, that's the opposite effect of what happened to Logan, but probably worse. Because that's going to be 11 damage.
Yeesh.
Well, okay then. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still 9 damage. Oh, sorry, you're that person. That's 8 damage. I was reading the wrong person. That's still most of his life gone.
Yep.
Whereas Logan took a small hit, but then got absolutely annihilated with crits.
Isn't that bad?
Yep, and then this guy's go. He's gonna attempt to take a shot at the guy who stabbed him a whole bunch because the other one hasn't done anything. But he's gonna shoot you because I guess shooting in melee range is just too purple with a light weapon. So who do that? No, shooting's. I'm looking at it. It says engage with ranged light too. No, you get a blue in response. Yeah. So on your turn, you get if you make a melee attack against me, you add a blue. Yeah. So it makes you better when you want to retaliate. But for now, it's
so my turn was completely wasted.
Your turn?
Yeah.
I mean, there's violence going on in the middle of a heated combat. Going, hold on, let's talk about this, guys.
Yeah, well, considering there's also another person that said something and nothing else was done. So
you got what you got what he might have known. Clean up those parts. All right, that's just like that's an advantage, so that's just going to be a hit with his gun. Yep, he does 5 damage to you. Yep, and then he's an advantage. but he's not gonna do anything with that. And then the rest of you guys go.
Okay. I guess I'll use my maneuver to pick up my gun, and I'll just take a shot at whoever I can see.
You're gonna take a shot into the melee in the middle, or one of the guys behind cover.
I'll do one of the guys behind cover.
Okay, that's good. So that's good. They're medium range, roughly. So that'll be 2 purple. And
Okay.
that was gonna be a rain thing. That okay, yep. And then yep. So that's a black for you to try to shoot them because they're in cover.
Alrighty. Why is it only rolling the 1 die? Let me try that again. What? Why is it? It's having trouble rolling the dice. Let me just use my die roller here.
Dice don't exist apparently.
I got 1 hit and 1 failure.
There, I fixed your thing.
Or
1 hit
nice.
and 1 disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Um,
so that'll be
so
6
you do
6 damage.
Yuki. Yuki. All right. They're still up.
All over again.
The there's no guys dead.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. They're tough little guys.
Question. Can we fight dark troopers this session?
Sure, I can throw a dark trooper against you. Just you, though. I responded.
No, but like everyone else is not responding.
I'm waiting for one of them to tell me who's going next.
I've already
Before I
gone,
decide
so I
who's
can't.
going.
Well, I guess I'll try and get to some cover, and then I'll just try and take a pot shot at, I guess this guy here. Oh, wait. This guy here. Oh,
Are you talking to the guy in the melee or the
that guy.
The melee or the
minions? Minions.
The minions all share health.
Okay, well, I guess one of the minions.
Yeah, but it depends on which one you hit because it could kill one faster, right? So
Let the minions all share health.
like for example, this minion, he's got 5 health, right? Right? So
Yeah,
each of them
or if you
have
deal 5 health damage, it dies.
one of them dies,
Yeah, so
but the other 2
they
are
all
still
share
up.
the health. Yeah, but they share the health.
Yeah, but if you kill one, one's dead. You move on to the next
Yes,
one.
but it doesn't matter which one you target. They share health.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was saying he was debating on which one to target.
Oh,
It's
okay.
either this one or the other.
Yeah.
one.
I like to make it so they kind of don't in a sense, but they do. I know. You're right. They do. I just like the thematic of it, like the theme of going after one guy or whatever. You know what I mean?
If you want to do any health rules, you can talk to me about
No.
that. And then,
No, I'm just saying visually.
yep,
Thematic.
So is it against 2 purple and a black?
correct, because they're behind cover.
Okay.
Kill him, Austin. Kill him.
I am not good at shooting things.
I'm apparently not good at punching things.
I
You got absolute
literally
0?
roll exactly even.
You are not good at shooting things.
I'm not good at punching things.
All right. I think it's just Brady left then.
None of us are combat people, to be honest. That's the problem.
Guys, I think I'm gonna run, get the
Okay.
ship ready, and I
Alright,
say
so
that in the comms to everyone.
And I say, don't be a chicken. Get in here and fight. We need to get the information. But that's just my comment back.
I'd like to say that he's being lazy. He doesn't have initiative.
Brady, what are you doing? It's your turn.
I'm
Are
gonna
you doing what you said you were doing?
I'm gonna take a shot and then run back to the ship and get it ready to go.
All right, take a shot at some. Or you take a shot at the minions or the guy in the middle.
The minions.
All right, take a shot at the minions. 2 purple, 1 black.
You are probably our best combat, just so you know.
Am I?
Yes.
That's
You
frightening.
have 4 agility.
You have 4 agility.
Yeah, but do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at combat. I just don't know how to fist fight.
Where's that? There's that. Haha. 2 purple and a black. I succeeded with 1 advantage.
Okay, great. So you hit him.
Yeah.
What did you
I
roll?
do 7 damage.
Okay. So you do extra damage.
Yes. Yes, I rolled an extra damage. All my thing just does all of it for me. So like I just put all the information in that I need and it tells me what I put out.
Cool. One of them drops.
Cool.
Back to the top of the order.
I'll 100% want to shoot it.
We might not go first. It might not be better for them to go first to attack one of the minions.
And then you said you're running, Brady?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You ran.
I'm gonna aim and keep blasting away here.
All right. Go ahead.
At 2 failures and 1 advantage.
Man, we are rolling horrible dice here.
All right. Awesome. Yep, you did not succeed.
Do you?
Okay.
What
I'll
are you
use
gonna
my
do?
advantage to add a blue die to my next ally's check.
Sounds good.
I want
Awesome,
to shoot the
sounds
guy.
good. Are you gonna shoot the guy? Take a shot.
What stat?
Because
is it?
you're. What do you have?
I have 1 skill in ranged light.
It's a ranged light weapon you're
Yeah.
using?
That's what he has.
Okay, 2 purple.
Against 2 purple, so I have 2 greens and a yellow against 2 purple,
And you get a blue.
and I get a blue.
You could also aim if you want to get
Oh, I
another
also
blue.
want to aim, yeah.
Okay, add a blue.
I need another blue.
Oh.
And if you want to take 2 straight, you can have another blue.
Can I take 3 more blue?
No, go ahead.
But you get the blue for me.
Yeah, you got that.
I got a. Wait, let me do this. I got 3 successes, an advantage, and a triumph.
So you do 8 damage. Oh, the triumph makes it 9.
And I do. My gun does 6 damage.
Yeah, but I'm adding the extra, right?
And it has a crit of 3.
Yeah, you got your crit off too, because of the triumph and the 2.
But
So you got it 1 crit and 9 damage.
Does the crit add any extra damage?
Well, it depends on what you roll on the crit table.
Okay.
I'll let you do that.
Target is disoriented until the end of counter.
Okay, so
What's the thing?
tell your story about how you shot him. What happened? Make it exciting. You disoriented him.
What is...
I shot him, and it hit his armpit. And he got really confused of why I shot him in the armpit. And now he's questioning all of his life choices. To wonder why he's at this point where someone is shooting him in his armpit.
Did you get that, Andrew?
Yeah, I got that. I'm trying to read disorient. I don't know what it is.
Wait, what'd you roll?
63.
There should be a table telling you what disoriented is.
It's slightly dazed. It's out of black to all skills checks until the end of the until end of encounter.
Disoriented, slightly dazed, the same thing. So yes.
Okay. So it says slightly dazed until end of the encounter. Sorry, it means out of black.
Yeah. To
Yes,
all skill
out of
checks.
black to all skill checks until the end of the encounter.
Cool. All right. So no extra damage.
9 total, but yeah.
All right. Well. This is the end of his encounter.
But he
What?
died?
Just did 9 damage to the man.
What's his soak?
That's not very
2.
much.
Oh my goodness.
He was just wearing a shirt. This man was here to loot the place, not fight you guys. And then he
Well, he should have just gave me
drove
information.
away.
Should have just gave me information then.
Shit, he told you what he knew.
Yeah.
Why didn't he talk to me?
That's a
You
terrible
want
place
to
to
talk-
be executed. Why in the armpit?
You shot him right in the armpit and went straight into his heart. His heart exploded.
Boom! Oh.
But what if I shot him in his right armpit?
Well, so it would have went through the heart.
Right, the heart's still in the chest.
But it's on the left side. That's a really strong gun. Or maybe
You hit him for 9 damage.
Well, you got a triumphant too.
Is it which way are you depending on right? Is it the right anatomically or when you're looking at the person?
And we don't know where the heart is because if he's not human,
I thought all these people are human.
they might look like human, but they could be like from a different planet where their hearts are on the different side.
They're all changelings. They're actually all rancors. Surprise.
Surprise!
I think it was funny to say.
Yeah. Okay, so are you going with your minion?
Oh, I guess, yeah, right. That was both your actions, right? Yeah. Okay.
I should shoot things more often instead of fucking fighting them with my fist.
They're gonna aim and shoot, and now that he's dead, they're gonna shoot at. I don't know. Let's roll. White, they're gonna shoot at the gank. Black, they're gonna shoot at not the gank. They're shooting at not the gank.
So me.
Correct. You are not the gank.
Okay.
Probably should add the negative damage to that. That might make more sense.
I'm Gunk Gangerson the gang.
Well. Alright, well, basically nothing happens.
They got an advantage.
Yep, and they're gonna pass that to themselves.
Now you might want to talk them down. Now that their boss is down. Austin?
Yeah. Wait, is it
Yeah.
our turn now?
It's our turn.
It's everyone's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say, hey, look, listen. I told you I didn't want any trouble. I told you we got a good crew here, and like I said, you guys probably got a good crew over there, but we didn't really want to see who got the best of it. But I mean, I guess we did. So I mean, this is a chance to, not have the rest of the encounter go on. What do we say here? We asked you a couple questions, or my friend asked you a couple questions. He seems like you heard his friend. So, well, how about we asked you a couple questions, or like I said, my friend asked you a couple questions, and then you answer it. We'll go on our day. We'll pretend like this doesn't happen, and there you go. Or how's this gonna go? It's up to you. It's in your hands. And could I try and do more of like a, I guess, could I do a leadership role for that, or would it be a bit more
Well, very specific leadership says for allies. So
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna say they're not your allies.
It's deception.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like they might not be allies.
Everyone is my allies. So
Oh,
I
okay,
see,
cool.
I see that.
It's
I would either say-
because I'm gonna shoot them anyways.
No, you're gonna be
Well-
too busy looting the guys in front of you.
I think, yeah, no, like you're trying to
Yeah.
charm them, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would,
I
probably
would say
either
charming.
Charm or deception.
All right, your charm against their
Discipline. No, cool.
discipline. No, their
Charm is cool.
It's against
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, charm's cool.
And could I add any blues for the fact that they literally just saw their boss or their captain just drop in front of them?
Never hurts to ask, right?
I'm gonna say no, but it's gonna. I have taken that into account of the result.
Okay. What am I rolling against?
2 purple.
You should be able to master that one.
Roll. Oh, okay. Everything went flying. All right. I have 4 success. No.
No, I've turned that off so that no one can flip the table anymore.
So I have 4 successes and 1 threat.
Well, let me tell you, they all right, well, they kind of raise their hands and surrender.
I'm gonna say, hey.
Is that all? Do I
drop-
say
drop
anything
your
or what?
weapon. As I see them, put their hands, I'm gonna say,
Surrender.
and I'm gonna, as I see them put their hands up, I'm gonna say, also drop your weapons. I don't want any funny business.
Yep. The 2 that are left alive, they put their weapon. They kind of like throw their weapon on the table.
Okay. Hey. It's fun.
Captain Daddy, it's all over. They surrendered.
Perfect. I've almost got the ship ready for takeoff, and so once you get the information, we can go to where we need to.
No, I'm looting.
I don't think we need to go anywhere yet. We need to search this place, figure out what's happened to my friend.
I'm looting everything.
Keep the ship on, and let our big Trandoshan guard it. There seems to be a hangar bay here. You might want to take a look at it. Or Rancor pit.
I still want to loot
Ear in mind! Doing what I can to build a board, to build a map for you guys.
I know, I'm just joking.
No, you judge me in my Rancor pit. It's a nickname for the hangar bay. It's called the Rancor pit.
No judgment. All love.
I'd like to loot everything.
We're not there yet. Thinking you can loot the guy that you killed, because that's your right. If you want.
Can I search him for personal belongings?
I'm going to walk over now that the engagement's done, right? So we can just free move.
Yes, but I'm going to do that artificial turn order so no one's talking over each other and everyone gets an action. Because otherwise, I find, again, one person tends to run away with things and people don't feel like they're getting their turn. So, you want to go talk to the people who are just surrendered. Thinking you want to loot. What do the other 3 want to do?
Yeah, I'm down to kind of explore the garage, droid disassembly.
Alright, so you're going to start looking around? Okay.
Come loot
Yeah.
with me.
Can I
Sounds
try
like a
and
plan.
Can I try and I'm gonna go sit down because I'm feeling pretty rough.
Yeah, you can just sit down.
It's
I
not
can heal you.
protecting
Okay, here's the thing, though. If we go turn by
I can
turn,
heal you if you want.
it really it slows down the process, right? I think we're all mature enough
Yeah.
not to talk over each other too much.
most of us.
It moves more efficiently when we do it this way, I feel.
I feel like everyone gets a voice. This is just how I like to do it because I find it works the best.
Okay.
But if you want to do actions together, then you take them simultaneously and you can talk together. I'm not going to say, all right, you're going to go talk to you say what you want to say, and you say what you want to say. Multiple people want to go talk to a guy, they go talk to a guy.
I really just like story. So for the fact that if we do it in turns, it really jerks it down and it makes the game rigid. But that's up to you guys.
Well, I feel like why don't we do the talking and stuff like that if it wants to be done? We do that, and then the people that want to loot or do anything else, then they can do that after. So it's like we can still have both. So you can still have the story, you can still have the dialogue, and
I figured we were getting there. Just it was everybody else was saying what they were doing. It was, I'm the last person that needs to say what they're doing, and I'm coming back from the ship to examine the hangar bay.
Based off how it was said it was going to be happening, it doesn't. To me, it didn't sound like that's how it was going to be going.
That's true.
It sounded like we're splitting the party. Some of us were staying to talk to the people, and some were going to go check things out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, but the way it sounded, it sounded like it was going to be like, okay, now what do you want to do? And then it's like if PJ wanted to talk, and he's like, okay, what do you want to say? And then it's like, if it went to Gank, he's like, okay, what are you going to loot? What are you going to find? And it's not like that's more how I interpret it. That's what.
That's what I interpret it too.
But, well, the way it's going is I want everyone who's going to take an action to say that, so everyone has a chance to talk.
Okay, but what I'm saying is I'm not taking actions because we're not in combat. So, like, this game is very geared towards story. Actions only happen in combat. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying or not.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you what I want to do because that keeps it organized. Otherwise, I have too much going on at once. And I can't process all that information with the 5 of you split off in different directions if you're all yelling stuff at me at once.
Well, I feel like we've already kind of like Gank said he was gonna loot the body.
Yeah.
I don't know what Logan said what he was gonna do.
Logan goes to the hangar bay. Brady's going with him. You're trying to rest the wounds, and PJ's
I'm gonna be sitting pretty much by almost by where PJ is, so I can PJ
be a part of the conversation.
It's fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna loot everything.
So Lincoln's looting the body and then moving with Gank and Brady.
I am Gank.
Sorry, Brady and Logan. So there we go. You can deal with the guys who are looting stuff first.
Sure. Okay. So you're gonna loot the guy that's in front of you. You said you're looking for personal belongings. You have search his pocket, so go ahead and roll whatever that check is.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
Perception. Yeah. So you roll perception against an average check because there's nothing really he's hiding.
So purples?
2 purples, yes. And obviously you find his light blaster pistol that's clearly sitting on the ground in front of him.
Yeah. I got 1 failure.
So you got 1 failure. You don't really find anything personal belongings on him that you were looking for. He doesn't have anything that he carried with him for this job.
So you have a blaster pistol on the ground you can pick up.
Can I cut out his skull?
It's not a skull.
Can't really cut out someone's skull like that.
You want to take an ear? You could probably take an ear.
A tooth?
A finger?
A hair? A finger? A thumb? Anything like that you could probably take easy.
I want to take his teeth.
A tongue?
Okay. Yeah, you could easily enough rip out a teeth. You're definitely strong to rip out a dead man's tooth.
Yeah.
So, what do I get for like the weapon?
It's a blaster.
It's a light blaster pistol.
So what's the stats on that?
I'll look it up later. Just write down you have a blaster pistol.
A light blaster pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Different than a blaster pistol.
Yeah.
And different than a light pistol?
Yes.
It's called a light blaster pistol.
Okay. And then we're just gonna go leave the hangar bay?
Yeah, you, Brady, when Brady gets to you, You guys can talk about what you want to do.
Loot.
Well, what you're going to see, stuff like that. You guys are working together. And Logan, wherever he went. Do we want to switch?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you're there.
Bay, droid assembly, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are all going to go looking through the rest of the place. You guys are talking. The other two are going to talk to the minions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to go say to them?
Why is there a bunch
Are you going to us or are you going back? You can go to them still.
No,
you're-
I would prefer you guys have the dialogue.
Yeah, do the dialogue now.
Okay.
I just realized something. Why is there minions in Star Wars? Are those from like
Okay, so I walk over because they're surrendered. And I look at them with my beady eyes and my cool presence and my beauty. And I say to them, you know, I know you haven't looked at somebody as beautiful as me. But the reality is, this pretty face knows that you know something. So tell me, who do you work for? What are you doing here? And where is my friend Artemis? And if you don't take him, who took him?
If you don't take them, then who took them?
We're just here to clear this place out and make it look like a robbery. I don't know really who took who or where they went.
Who hired you?
That guy there hired us.
Who hired you?
You're not here.
I was saying a line.
I know, but that's part of the talking over thing that I don't like.
Who? The dead doorknob on the floor?
Yes.
How'd you get here?
He hired.
He works for the Blue Suns, is that what you said? How'd you get here?
We got a speeder in the garage.
Like what type of speeder? Just curiosity. Is it like a
That's you
three
asking?
pass? Yeah.
It's a single speeder that can fit all of them, so it's like a little car.
Okay, yeah. So kind of like Luke's speeder type thing.
Yeah,
Something like that. Okay. I just radioed to the. I radioed the other guys. Hey, they got some speeder transport in the garage. It might be worth taking.
Andrew, can I try and because I'm sitting down, I'm gonna be able to see this and hear this. When PJ's talking to them, or when Spine's talking to them, can I try and do like a perception check to see if I can see if they're lying or anything like that? See if they're telling the truth.
That is a check. It's a don't know if it's deception. It's for lying. What's they want to see through lying? Is it? Ooh.
Discipline.
Vigilance.
Vigilance. Yes, vigilance check versus their discipline.
Remaining alert and checking initiative when surprised.
I don't know.
I don't think that applies. I think there is one to detect lying.
Well, discipline goes against deception, so that would be it in the chart. So discipline is against deception. So they'd be trying to deceive, so discipline.
Sure. All right. Then yeah, it'd be a discipline check to see if they're trying to lie.
What's their discipline?
Your discipline.
Or what's their deception story?
Well, they're...
Well, you roll against each other, no?
Yeah, I would say just roll, because they're honestly not lying. So...
Okay.
I don't know if I should even add their discipline as... that, because they're not lying. But
Well,
it would be 4 purple, I think, because it's against their deception, which is their cunning, and their cunning is 2, so yeah, 4.
Well, you'd be doing one person, right? So it'd be 2.
Okay,
Yeah. He's not going to try to gauge the whole group at once.
So yeah, I guess roll 2 poker to see if you can tell whether or not they're lying or not.
All right,
You know,
three
you know
successes. All right.
No, they're not lying. They don't. They're just hired muscle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cuff them.
You
Okay.
got binders?
Yeah, where'd we get cuffs?
With rope.
Oh, okay. You have rope.
Yeah, my toolkit. I'm taking rope out of it. My survival kit. I'm just gonna tie them up, and I'm gonna pat them down for any weapons or anything else. See if there's anything on them.
Okay, sure.
I'll do one at a time. Obviously.
All right. Well, I mean, their guns are on the table, so
Yeah.
you found their guns without looking.
Yeah.
Just roll a survival check. Is that what to see how well you can tie them?
Okay.
That's a survival check. Or makes more sense to be a survival
It
check.
would be
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Hmm?
And I'm making that on a
Average.
average. Okay.
They're not really resistant, so just normal check.
Yeah, I succeeded with like 2 success.
Yeah. All right. No,
And then I just pat them down. Look them.
they're tied up.
Yeah. I'm just patting them down to see if they have anything now.
Yep. All right. So yes, again, average check against your perception.
Okay. I failed with an advantage. Okay. And now I'll turn over to the other guys because obviously I didn't find anything. They're not going to tell us much other than I told them about the speeders. I don't need to talk to them much more than that. They're tied up, but I'm just going to sit there and wait for the other guys to come back now because I'm sure they're looting and finding stuff.
Oh, you said you're checking the other guy too?
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for each one? Sorry.
Oh, I thought if you were going to check them individually.
Yeah, I was,
that you-
but I just... So, same thing. Same result. One disadvantage, though, this time. Failed and
So
a
slightly
disadvantage.
worse.
What?
Oh, slightly worse because last time we got an
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, they don't have anything on them that you know of.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you found 3 blaster pistols because those were just on them.
Yeah. So, I swoop up the blaster pistols. Not that I'll use them, but I'll take them for anybody else that... And are they blaster pistols or light blaster pistols?
These are blaster pistols.
Okay. Okay.
So slightly better.
Yeah. All right. That's down. We're on to the 3 people that are going around looking around.
The
Yep.
3 Roboteers.
Perfect. So you guys make your way down toward start looking down the hallway, and then there's a little cell off to here that you said you went down into to go towards the hangar bay area. And inside the hangar there is the swoop bike that sits 4. No, swoop car, not bike. That sits 4 people. There's also a workbench that's in this room, a couple shelves. It's very much a garage, a little mechanics bay.
Okay. What's the shape of the garage in? Like, what am I looking at? Like, is it?
It looked like it's been more or less turned over.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause they've been-
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like, I'm just kind of mainly looking for like some sort of a computer maybe or something. So I kind of want to like swoop around down the hallway and maybe into this more of like what I guess it's called a droid disassembly or whatever, but
Yeah.
kind of another mechanics area. Want to see what interesting devices are in there. I'll get back to the bike later.
Okay. So you're gonna follow him? Okay.
I want to look for tools.
There's tools scattered all over the place. If you were to gather them up, there would be enough to form a fully functional toolkit.
That's what I want.
Okay, you add a toolkit to your inventory
Thank you.
because they're all again just scattered, laying on the ground. It's
Hey
not-
Brady, maybe you should add a a car to our inventory into the ship too.
Maybe that depends on if it fits.
You'd have to look. I don't know.
So,
I can't hear you, Andrew.
Logan's just gonna loot stuff
Yeah.
for parts.
There you are. You're back.
Okay, I did nothing. I don't know what happened there.
Weird.
Weird. Once again, out of tea. Oh wait.
Grip.
No, full tea. Well, I have iced tea as well. I like tea. Sweet tea and not sweet tea. But yeah, so the droid in this area, it's called the droid assembly area. This is more of like whereas this looks like it's a garage, in here looks more like it's a area where they build weapons and stuff. 'Cause he is a weapons trader. There is a computer, a little terminal on the wall over here, as well as they're scattered around like spare mags that you can have, and just general gun parts and various other scrap. But no full weapons, no like valuable things that are put.
Okay, I'll head over to the computer, see what I can learn. I'm gonna try and access it.
Okay, that's I think. Just
Gotta find it first.
gotta find it first. Like I said, there's nothing of value you can see. But I mean,
It
scrap
does
metal has a value too, but it's the value versus weight, right?
The
so
hut
yeah.
droid definitely values all that stuff too.
Absolutely.
It really does. So again, it depends on what
I'm
you
a,
consider value.
especially since I'm a modder. It's kind of like my bread and butter. But first thing's computer.
So what exactly do you want to look for?
Well, maybe information regarding to like what Artemis was up to. Maybe some sort of correspondence he's been having. Maybe some connections to work. You know, just sort of
Okay.
want to get a feel for maybe if I can understand what happened to him or something. You know.
Though that terminal is locked, so you will have to do a computer's check to unlock it.
Okay.
So maybe a computer check against a hard check because you're hacking into a foreign system.
Three successes, one threat.
Okay. So you find a manifesto of the sales, an inventory kind of list, and with that manifesto comes contacts that he's been selling to, and shipments and where they're going.
Good to know. Would I see anything of interest on the manifesto? I assume it's good, you know, some like parts that he's got for guns or something. Maybe, I don't know.
I would say, knowing that you know about the Blue Suns and that you clearly have some dealing with them, you would do like a search for Blue Sun.
Sure.
And you do find a couple times where Blue Sun pops up on the list.
Okay, good to know. And I guess one last thing is he said there was kind of like an items list on.
Yeah.
But stuff he's got like in the base here, I guess.
And an inventory of some sort, yeah.
Yeah. Anything that would pop out to someone that likes to mod their weapons and such.
He does have
Armor or whatever.
Scopes that you would see that would pop up on there. Like bipods, various weapon mods to go along with weapons. Like more powerful power packs you can add on to weapons. But there's none of that you see currently lying around.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would also like to.
So essentially these are things that he's selling or already being shipped, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's his manifesto of his inventory, where it's going, who he sold to, a record of sale, more or less.
Well, I kind of like my wrist pops open and I insert like a USB, I guess, or whatever you want to call it.
Copying thing.
Into the copying thing. I copy all the I copy that information into my my internal hard drives, manifestos, and coordinates that he's met people, and stuff like that. And then I make my way back to the swoop car.
Okay. And
So Lincoln's turn to loot whatever, search the piles.
I want to just keep searching for valuables.
okay, you search in this room for the valuables. Okay, go ahead.
What check is that?
That would be perception. Yeah, just perception check.
Against what? Just purples?
Yeah, 2 purples.
Against perception, which is that. So 2 purples against 2 greens and a yellow. I got a success with an advantage.
Okay. You find 2 functional power packs for blasters. You got 2 backup things. If your gun breaks or runs out of ammo during a fight, you can repair it, which is very useful.
Where would I put that?
Just power packs
Where would I put
Yeah.
it though?
in your inventory. It's on the next page.
This one?
Yeah, right up there. Yep.
Which area?
So, Austin, do you have anything you wanted to say or do with these guys?
No, I mean I pretty much, if you know these.
They have no. I basically say to you, they really have no information. You know, I've searched them. They're tied. We could basically let them go after we leave.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, I would probably want to try and do a medicine check on myself, really.
Okay. Do you want me to do one on you?
Yeah, it would probably be better.
Let me see what my
I mean-
medicine is. Let me see what it's under here.
Well, I mean, also considering the fact that, I mean, it would be
I can do it.
4 purples.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, I've got 4 intelligence.
Yeah, and so does.
My
But everybody can do one on them. It's not like.
But it adds 2 purple to it. To the roll.
You're at 4 purple, right?
Would you like me to do a medical check for you?
And you are what? What do you have?
Well, okay, I'm at 9 HP, so I'm 3 away from death. So it's
No, what I'm saying
currently-
is, what is your medical skill?
I have medical is my 2 green.
Okay. So I'm better. I'm the only one in the room that can try. I'm going to attempt to do it because I'm in the room.
All right, awesome. Go ahead.
You should let me do it.
You're not in the room.
You should call me back so
Yeah,
I can
you're-
do it. I'm really intelligent.
Okay, so I succeeded with 3. Nope. I succeeded. No advantages.
All right, so how much does that heal him without a medical?
1.
Using medicine.
Isn't it 1?
One.
Heal wounds are critical once per week. So a difficulty determines. So it's heal 1 per wound per success.
So yeah, I healed you 1 wound. Sorry, man. I wish I had like stim packs to give you 5 quick ones, but I don't, man.
You gonna try and get me addicted?
No, I just don't have stim packs, so I can't help you. So maybe
The one thing try to get us all addicted to stim
so
packs.
maybe we should go look and see if he's got any medical supplies in this storage area.
Yeah, I've been looking at the healing. It is very difficult.
I know.
To
Yeah.
restore wounds, because after a full night's rest, you restore 1 wound and all strain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a full night's rest.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have to take consideration jumping from one location to other is like a week.
Yes,
You'll heal 7
5,
going from
yeah.
one to the other.
Right. So long rests are usually a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we're like, oh, we're going to a new planet. Cool. That's going to take 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fair enough.
considering we just got here, I doubt we're going to be leaving right away. We're probably going to be on this planet for a bit. That's more
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Well,
So I can't do another medical check on you for a week.
It's not a bad base.
Is it? I thought it was only a week critical.
I think, yeah.
Think about it. You're sleeping and you're healing.
Yeah, it says
the
once
whole
per week per critical injury.
Oh, so I can try on anything else. I just can't do it on a critical.
Yeah.
I think it's
So
once a day
for
heal.
Logan,
Logan
it's-
has 2 criticals, right?
Yeah, he has 2 criticals, so we can do we can try and get rid of 1 critical per week.
Yeah. And the reason the criticals are bad, even though they didn't do much to them, is that they stack. They stacked it.
Let's not say they didn't do much. The one sucked.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways.
Yeah.
He's got a free extra attack in him just doing a bad attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
those are terrible.
the one thing that is nice is it's only it's only 2 purples.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you have to decide whether you're going to target healing or target the critical. Because if you fail the roll for the critical, you don't actually heal any health.
Yeah.
hmm
So that's the downside.
But he's not a healing. His is mechanical, which I'm better at.
Yeah, but that's robot healing.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, if you
And-
guys want, you could use some of these to make it better. You still haven't touched those at all.
So what?
But they're probably all
The
your
Destiny points.
And also
I didn't hear what he said.
the destiny points.
Oh, yes.
Your destiny point.
Oh yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so you can upgrade a green die
And
To yellow.
also,
proficiency.
Logan, if you were to try and do like a heal on yourself, you'd be rolling like 3
Mechanical.
additional purples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Healing's tough in this
Wait.
game.
Actually, I'm not, because it says add 2 purple and then in brackets add 1 purple if using mechanics. So I don't know if that's on top or it's just instead.
It
It's
would
on
add
top.
One. Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So it's 3
Interesting.
because
Yeah, it's
mechanics is harder.
to heal a robot.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
we
that's still
we're
not
more
hard for me
we're
to
yeah
cast.
we're more proficient. Both you and me are better at healing robots.
And I think
Yeah.
the balance for that is medicine is really only useful for healing, where mechanics is useful for a lot of
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they make it a little harder to heal to balance it.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Oh, sorry. Sorry to kind of get us sidetracked on that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing to talk about.
I got one alpha off you. These guys are tied up. Do we want to look at into the room? Hey, are we making this our base? Is that what you were saying there?
I'm thinking there's a good opportunity. Yeah. It's got a hangar.
Yeah.
It's got a workout. It's got a work room, like a mechanics room.
And we can fix
Got beds,
our
stuff.
our ship while we're here. How's that
Yeah,
sound,
exactly.
Captain?
That sounds great.
We're talking as a crew, I think, all on radio, because this is crew talk, I guess.
I want to search for more stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
How
Yeah,
many
for
rooms
sure.
are there in this place?
How late are you planning on going next? It is already almost
Yeah, I want to end, but let's just say, how much more do we need to search? Can you, or do you just want to? Because if we're going to stay here, say that we're going to stay here for a day, and just give us a
Find
list.
anything about it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah.
If you're gonna stay here, make it your base, then
until somebody comes and runs us out. But for now, yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, if you plan on staying here, take 20. I'll give you a list of all the stuff that is still to be found in here. Which, yes, there is a medical pack. It's one of the actual med bags, so that will make stim packs for you guys.
Okay.
There's obviously the bike that's there. There's the toolkits that were there. There's the garage that you guys saw. There's the mechanics bay that you already searched. Then there's the storage room that is empty. The other room you haven't searched yet was the storage room where it has all the stuff where the stuff on the manifesto should be. It's gone.
Okay.
All the crates, all the boxes have been taken already.
Okay. So before we go, can I just have a quick conversation with everybody? Can we all talk for a second?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So here, guys, here's the thing. It sounds good. We can make this our base, but I think we still need to find Artisan, because I think he can open a bigger picture to us. I think if we found him, we would learn more, and I think it's important that we find him. And he couldn't have gone too far. I I don't know. The last time I knew, it blew somewhere on this planet too. So maybe they control an area around here.
Like, as soon as you're done talking, I kind of like my chest pops open.
Yeah.
And like this holographic like picture of all his like manifestos and like coordinates and stuff like pop up. It's like, well, we've got lots of leads. If we take a little bit of time looking at these bad boys, I'm sure we'll get there. There's good opportunities for good money in there.
And not only that, we can steal all the stuff that was taken by the bad guys back.
Question.
Answer.
Is there not like a navigation
Dude, no.
or like computer like location log on the speeder bike thingies?
Yeah, there might be where they came from.
There would be that too, yeah, probably.
Yeah, we could check that next time.
If they frequently visited one location, we might find where they put the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, that would be a good lead too. It's a good lead as well.
You'd have to get into a check for that, but
Mhm.
it's very possible that they might have a nav comp. Do all speeder bikes have nav comps?
I don't know.
No.
That's up to you, really. It's really up to you. That's really up to you if it has one or not.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Does this certain design have one?
Here's the thing. wasn't settled on the design yet because
Yeah.
I didn't do that part.
But it's okay. You got time now. You know we're building here. You can give us a little. And you could just. And the other thing is, you could take 3 leads from that manifesto and just give us a choice which we want to do each week.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, that's why I gave you a manifesto full of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You take time to analyze it, like you said, and then there'll be more stuff in there.
Because that way we can get leads to where we want to go each week.
No.
But if you guys are staying here
Mhm.
and not leaving,
Kill the
you
witness.
can't exactly, release the witnesses when you leave.
I saw
What-
cages. I saw
Back to the prison.
from
We're putting them in the
back.
prison.
That's a waste of resources.
Right, you gonna lock them up?
Well, what do you guys vote? We got to do this, and I'm not the boss. You're not the boss.
Waste of food and water.
What do we think? What do we do with these guys? Everybody gets a
We're
vote.
in the desert. We need to save water.
Captain?
I hate to say that that's a reasonable statement.
We are in a
you're on.
desert. I don't know how.
It is a reasonable statement. If we let them go, they're going to tell people we're here, so we can't really let them go. If we keep them too long, we have to guard them, and maybe they'll escape.
And the food and
Or-
water.
Yeah,
we
they're
let
going
them
to take
go
it.
now. How much of this conversation have they been listening to? Think now they're like, wow, that was a whole group of people who want to ruin our business.
Gank.
I
Gank, go
assume
take
you
care
guys
of them.
walk away
I
from
wanna
them to
kill
have
them.
the
Yeah.
conversation.
So the captain just said, Gank, go take care of them. We're all in favor of that?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to sell them, then like that's
I don't want to
really the
sell
only
them.
other option.
Oh, typical. If you don't want to sell them.
Can I borrow somebody's toolkit?
I mean, they're kind of weak, and they probably wouldn't fetch a good price anyways.
Yeah, alright, well, I mean...
Austin?
I'm gonna turn the cheek. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see anything.
oh, so you're not going to turn the cheek, you're
Before
gonna
I-
just leave.
Before I do anything, I want to ask
Pardon?
for somebody's toolkit so I can have them a slow, painful death.
No, that's not okay.
No, we're not into torture.
You have to.
No, I'm not
Finish it
doing
quick.
that.
Can't do that.
It makes up for me not massacring entire species.
No.
No.
No torture.
Oh.
You can take their
do
fingers
it
when you're
quickly.
done, or teeth, or whatever you take.
I'm gonna take all their limbs off first, though, and then I'm gonna kill them.
No, you kill them, and then you can
No,
take whatever you want.
kill them quickly, and then you can do whatever you want with them after that. You
Yeah.
know?
Sweet.
What if we massacre their entire species instead?
No.
No. No.
We're already talking about no
Absolutely
massacre. So
not.
stop
You're
saying
not
things like
do-
that.
You're not doing that.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like-
gonna,
The
Okay.
number one rule is not to do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna beat them to death with my fists.
with your mechanical fist. It won't take them long. One punch would kill them, probably.
He's One Punch Man.
So, I'm going to go and make sure the job's done properly. And
As well.
as painless as possible. So if he punches the first one, I'm just going to take my knife and stab the next one.
Alright, sure, yeah, you executed the prisoners, thus committing a war crime.
You could
there's no war crimes here, so.
Why did you
I mean-
stab him? Now there's blood
The
everywhere.
Geneva Convention is still a space Genevas.
The Empire just.
We're in the middle of hut space.
Yeah, and the good guys take over.
We're in the middle of hut space.
Why
Like,
did you stab him? Now there's blood everywhere.
You don't think there's blood everywhere when you caving someone's skull with
with
your
a,
fist?
this jet fist.
Totally not concussive or anything.
Anyways,
Like I said, I'm just turning my cheek. I didn't see any of this or hear any of it.
and you thought the Empire was bad.
Would the actual thing be turning a blind eye and not turning?
It would turn a blind eye. That's why I said you can turn a blind eye, not turn.
All I have to say is they could have been empires.
I'm turning my cheek.
Bible, if you get hit, you
Hey,
turn the other cheek.
I just said they could have been empires in the past, and I want to get rid of the Empire because of what they did to my cousins.
Yeah, kill all or kill all ex-imperials. Let's do that.
Yep, awesome. Yep, you definitely execute the prisoners.
Slowly and painfully.
Well, it wasn't the best decision, but we had no way of keeping them alive.
Yeah, how much food do we even have?
Yeah.
Probably not much.
How was a fish living in the desert?
I'm sure in the house. We didn't even go to the house. He said there was a house and a hangar bay.
The hangar bay was attached to the bigger
Okay.
building that's like it,
Okay. Okay.
which is the one that you guys have been searching.
Okay. Okay. Okay, good. I'm sure there's a pool in here somewhere.
Oh, you meant the fact that Mount
Dang.
Calamari live on land.
I know,
Roll.
but they always dry up. They have water tanks everywhere they go.
Yeah.
Even in their ships, they got water tanks.
All right.
There's no way a Moncala can live in the desert.
I mean, deserts surprisingly have a lot of water.
Yeah, it's Star Wars.
They-
It doesn't
But-
need to be logical.
But even in their ships, they have water, like swimming tanks and
Yeah,
stuff.
like they have constant
Yeah.
water next to them.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can have a tub of water.
Yeah.
Not hard to have a.
That's what I'm saying.
shower.
I'm just saying. He probably has a tub somewhere in there.
And also, deserts again have a surprising amount of water.
Yep.
Then what's all
They suffer flash floods all the time.
So back to the point here. We've gotten rid of the evidence.
Well, now we just have bloody corpses all over the floors.
True.
No, you clean those up. Go
No,
clean
you
them up.
can clean those up.
What?
You can
Nope,
clean
that was
them up.
your guys' job.
Yeah, you're the ones that went in there. You take care of it.
He's the one that stabbed the guy and spread blood everywhere.
I did it quickly and painlessly. That's what I did.
That has nothing to do with how much blood you spread everywhere.
I mean,
I don't mind
the
mopping.
knife he used would mostly bleed internally.
Yeah.
Because of a small puncture wound. You caved the guy's face in with a metal fist. There's a giant pool of blood at your feet, and most of his blood would
No,
be
I've
soaked
made
into
his
the
skull into a bowl.
Yeah. Actually, I went right into the brain too, so there's not going to be a lot of blood gushing out. You know.
Yeah. A small ice pick weapon doesn't do a lot of bleed. He didn't slice it open with a knife and cut him.
Well, all I did was make a bowl out of his skull.
And the spot that bleeds the most in a human body is the head.
Okay, so let's not argue about the grossness or the grotesquity, but let's instead say we are going to come back with some ideas from the manifesto next week to choose to try to find my friend or weapons or whatever, and we can try to and you'll give us a search of what's in here, right?
I'll make a little list for you.
Yeah.
Can I make plates and bowls out of their bones?
You can certainly try.
Yep. You can. If that's what your character thinks is a relic for him to keep from that people, go ahead.
I'm gonna eat out of another person's skull.
Not the worst thing I've seen in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Bone china exists.
Yep.
It's a very common thing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's also
You
very,
wouldn't be able to do it. You just said that you crushed his skull.
of the one guy, there are 3 other guys.
Mm-hmm. You could probably make a knife out of a femur too.
I can't
Yep,
use that
bone
one guy's
weapon
armpit though.
Hmm.
His armpit is lost.
So, anyways,
There's not a lot of bone in an armpit, I'll be honest with you.
no. So
There'll be a lot of flesh.
I think we have some idea of what we're doing at least now.
Yep.
And we have a sweet base. Until we get forced out of it. Hey guys, do we one of us should we during our town time, like our week off, should we be building fortification around the base to give it better defense?
Well, how much time
I would like to get that.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So I know. 'Cause I mean, if we're gonna pick up next session right here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's asking. Are we taking a week of getting things ready at this base, organizing?
I think we should take a few days and get the ship.
Yep.
Repaired a little bit, or try to repair the ship a little bit. At least get the ship into the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a good time to tell you that there's a hole in your ship that leads to the landing gear?
Which hole are you talking about?
The one that I fell through the floor into the landing gear. Outside the ship.
Yeah, but there's holes in every landing gear. I
Yeah.
never got around to them.
Okay.
You talking about the one with the rats?
Maybe that one. Is that what was chewing on my ankles?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's Fred. Don't mind him.
So the question is, are we, before we come to next session, spending a week here preparing ship and preparing this building for security?
Base magic.
Use the force.
Yeah, I'm not
Once they're great,
opposed to that.
I'm not against it. I think it's not a bad idea.
Austin?
Pardon?
You're voting on whether or not to take a week sitting at this place.
I think we should massacre an entire species.
No.
I mean,
Lincoln,
like,
we've already said that stop.
suggesting that.
If you say it again, we'll kick you out of the party. We just... Okay?
That's what my character wants to do.
No, he wouldn't do that.
It literally says that they massacre
not in the
people
game.
in their spare time.
Lincoln.
Awesome. Well, guess what? This is a role-playing game. You can change that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you at the beginning, if it's going to be an issue, make a different character. And that was the end of the argument, I thought.
Okay, so
well, I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean, I would be pretty much spending most of my time making sure I like resting up because
7 rest would help you.
yeah, that hit did a lot to me.
Yeah. As a blade comes out of my arm, don't worry, buddy. I'll heal you up.
7 days of rest would help you, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
get
we
you most of
also
the way there.
That would be
The
7
rest
wounds.
would be 2 checks at healing his crit
Yeah,
as well. One now
also-
and one for
yeah.
7 days.
I was also gonna say that. I mean, like, it would be nice because we could also get rid of his 2 crits potentially.
Well, we should do one now before the 7 days and one after, so we can do both.
So who's
Okay,
best
well,
at mechanics?
He is.
But
I
he's
am.
tougher
But-
to do it himself.
But he would, he would be adding a 3 purples to it.
Yeah. If you're doing it yourself, it's gonna be 6 purple.
Yeah, I've got 2 proficiency in mechanics.
It would be
So,
5, I think. Yeah, it'd be 5.
Okay, 5 purple.
Yeah.
Well, do
Yeah.
they stack? Because he has 2. He has an easy and an average. So
Well, I
that's-
guess it really depends on which one he's trying to.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
picks
yeah.
which one he wants to.
Okay, so you can either heal the easy, which is the base 1, or an average, which is the base 2, and then you'd add 3 if you're doing it yourself. So it'd be a 4.
You do
or
the
a 5.
1 first. Get rid of it first. So 4 perps.
Well, would that potentially be better for someone else to do it? Because then you'd be literally rolling against 1 purple for
I
mechanics.
can.
I could.
Mechanics or medicine. I got 4
Well,
dice.
mechanics is always 1 more, so it'd be 2.
Yeah, right.
So
But I've got double proficiency.
yeah, but here's
I just
here's the
someone
dice.
who-
Here's the dice. Okay. So if I'm rolling it, I'll be rolling 2 purples against 2 green and a yellow. Okay. If you're rolling it, you'll be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purples versus 2 yellows and 2 green.
Am I rolling 5?
Because when you're doing yourself, you have to add 3 purples.
Yeah, but if we're staying a week here, then I only got 2 health.
But you can only do it once a week. It's not the health. We're talking about the crits.
No, PJ. It's 1 for trying to heal this crit, right?
Yeah.
2 for trying to do it himself.
No, it's 3 for doing yourself, right?
So it's 2 for doing it yourself.
Okay. And then 1
And 1 for being a mechanic
yeah.
instead of a actual student.
So 4 purples.
That's only if you're doing it on yourself, though. It's adding a
That's
purple
why I
by
said-
using mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not normally?
No,
Okay,
that's
well,
only if
So
you're
then I'm doing it two green and a
It's
yellow.
1 purple versus 4 purple.
Yes.
We also have destiny points that we can try and convert
But
to.
what I'm
Alright, well,
Okay,
but what I'm saying is I'm rolling 2 green and a yellow versus 1 purple.
yeah, that's fine with me.
okay, then make that roll.
Because that seems easier. And I can move one to another yellow if you want to use a destiny point.
You only got 1 purple. I'm sure we're fine.
Okay.
But it's the
You know
end of the
what? I'm
session.
gonna use
Might
a
as well use
destiny
it.
point. Make that one red.
Use the
It's the
destiny
last
point.
thing, I'm using a destiny point.
Okay, he's using a destiny point?
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you want to use one back then?
No,
Yep.
because then we got 3. These are carryover too, right? Our destiny points? Are they,
okay.
our destiny points carry over?
At the end of every session, don't they?
I'm wondering, if we don't carry over, we might as well add.
You
You
want to
start
have to
at
be
the,
carried over?
no, you start at the beginning of every session.
Okay.
You roll destiny.
Okay, so I'm adding our 2 destiny points now to yellows.
Yeah, and I can only add 1 because
Yeah.
I can only upgrade.
Yeah. So there we go. Okay, I got 0 on the bad. I got 1, 2, 3 successes, a triumph, and an advantage.
Really, the red rolled a blank.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So I did get rid of, because the triumph gets rid of your crit.
It has to be a triumph, right?
Yeah. And 3 successes, so I got rid of 3 damage too at the same time.
So I'm back up to full health.
Yeah, and 1 crit gone.
1 crit gone. Cool.
So, but you can't be healed again until next session.
Wait, I thought you could only heal the crit, not the health.
Yeah, you can only do
Yeah, you have to choose to heal
or
the crit
mechanics
or the
to
health.
heal wounds or critical
Okay,
injury.
okay, I got rid of the crit. I can't do any of the health then. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can do that anyways, because it's not a weekly thing.
The one question I do have is because it also says that it says resting a full week allows resilience checks to recover from a critical injury. On failure, recover 1 wound. On a triumph, recover additional critical injury.
Yeah.
So does that mean would it be the same thing for a droid?
Yep. So in a week we can try a resilience check.
Well,
at
he
the end of
can-
the
he
week,
can.
at the end of the week, he does a resilience check to see if he heals it. If not, you guys can do a mechanics check to heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's down 1 crit. He only has 1 crit now.
Yeah.
A tier 2.
Yeah.
So somebody got that written down, i.e.
Probably him.
Yeah.
Have it.
Okay. Nobody else has crits?
No.
Okay. And a week you'll get rid of 7 damage by sleeping all week.
Yeah.
So can I just make this suggestion? So Andrew, so you can tell us what we did through the week. Brady and Bilko are working on fixing the ship. Me, Austin, and Lincoln are working on, getting this place up, walls and whatever, fixing anything to make it more secure.
Okay, well, just message me what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Yeah. I'm just saying so that we have teams doing something, so we're just not wasting our stuff. Does that make
That's what the teams want to do. Sure.
Yeah, does that make sense, guys?
For me.
Yeah.
Working on the ship is definitely the thing I want.
I actually
Yeah.
just take all the beds off of the ship and put them into the base.
Okay. And of course, we will do just so you know, because you might want to provide some weird things at night or whatever. We'll rotate guard duty too.
Cool. Sure.
I don't know if that means anything to you. I just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's all stuff I'll keep in my notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else anybody wants to add?
No?
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. Well, that means we are done with the stream for now, and we're excited about that. Next week, we're coming with 3 or more options of great missions, and we'll see where we go. Hopefully, we can find my friend Artemis, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just find some more weapons. And we can sell them and make money. And I guarantee our ship is going to be rocking in no time.